Ale, ale, Furlani, ale, forza lotta, vincerai, non ti lasceremo mai. What is going on? How is everybody doing? Welcome to Rossoneri TV. If you haven't already, for the people that are here and for the people that will watch later, please do me a favor and click that like button. Click that like button, the subscribe, and all that crap. And hopefully you can do that for us. Because we're here suffering for you. So, anyway, today is an interesting day in the world of AC Milan because Milan finally signed the next Pelé, apparently. A guy that was, if we didn't have him in the team, Milan couldn't have survived, Jashari. I want to do a little bit of analysis on Jashari today. I want to watch a little bit of his highlights with you. And even though I already know this player, we already analyzed him a while ago. We've been talking about this player for a long time on this channel. He was brought up a few years ago. So it's not like he's nothing new, but we can do a little bit analysis on him and see what he can bring to the team. But I do want to say this about the Jashari operation. First of all, it took way too long for us eventually paying them pretty much what they were asking for. I mean, we're pretty much there. And it's not the first time this happens. It seems to be the theme every year, especially with that club. I don't know, but with every club. It seems to be the theme every year. A team that says, you want our player? Okay, well, he's 30 million. Okay, we'll offer you 10. Okay, fine. We'll offer you 15. Okay, fine. A month later, we'll offer you 20. Okay, fine. You know what? 6 weeks later, 25. All right. 7 weeks later, we'll give you 27 plus. Okay, you know what? 8 weeks later, 29. Okay, fine. We can have them. I mean, this is the second, what is it? Every operation is always the same shit. It's always the same shit. Every operation. So just pay the player up front, get him at Milanello, let the guy get accustomed to the team, let him have a decent preparation. Why are you playing with this guy for 50, 60 days? It literally took 2 months to get this player on board. Your negotiating skills are crap, Furlani. You are shit at what you do. Furlani, you suck balls. You are 100% useless at what you do. Your negotiating skills are crap. You have done nothing but damage our reputation around Europe, and your negotiation skills are crap. They're disgusting. They're even more shit than your football knowledge. Furlani continues to be a disastrous figure in the Milan universe. A person that has no business being involved with a club like AC Milan, and he continues to disappoint. This man is something else. But yes, so anyway, now Jashari is here finally. Now listen, this is a side quest of mine. This is just my opinion, guys. You're not allowed. You don't need to share this opinion. This is just me. Okay, don't come at me. You guys know that I favor a lot the Italian players because I want to see a Milan with an Italian core. I just want to know one thing. Where the hell are all those people that busted my balls saying that Italian players cost too much, but they didn't say anything about Jashari costing 40 million? So is all of a sudden Jashari better than every single Italian midfielder that we could have gotten? Every single Italian midfielder we have been linked to, oh, he costs too much. Oh, he costs too much. Italian players cost too much. But Jashari, 40 million. Everybody's happy we finally paid for him. When we were linked to Frattesi for 35 million, oh, Frattesi, 35 million, too much. But Jashari? Who the fuck is Jashari? This guy has done nothing to be worth to be worth 40 million. First of all, and where are all those people that complain that Italian players cost too much, but are not complaining about Jashari's price? So this is, to me, this is proof that there is an agenda here. It's just an agenda. It's a bullshit agenda. To me, it makes no sense. And again, this is something that is dear to me. It doesn't have to be dear to you. I want to see a Milan with an Italian core. And to me, it pisses me off when people complain that Italian players cost too much, but they don't say anything about Jashari costing 40 million. What the fuck has Jashari done to convince all of these anti-Italian motherfuckers that Jashari is worth 40 million? He hasn't done shit. He has done nothing. This guy has done. He's just come out of the U21s. He's played a few matches with the national team. You know, okay, one thing you can talk about CDK. CDK costs a lot, but CDK in Bruges was a goal scorer. He was scoring a lot of goals. So that's different. If you got a guy that scores double-digit goals and assists, 35 million, okay. But what the fuck has Jashari done to cost 40 million? And where are all those guys that say that the Italian players that cost over 30 million cost too much? Motherfuckers were telling me that Scamacca cost too much. 30 million for Scamacca was too much. But they're happy that we spent 40 million for Jashari. Where are these? Oh my God. Anyway, whatever. That is something that I need to understand. There's a level of brainwashing that has happened in the Milan universe that is beyond my reach. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to look at Jashari's highlights. We're going to do an analysis on him, and we're going to talk about him, and that's it. And then we're going to talk about the rest of the Milan players that Milan bought. And we're going to look at the other teams too. We're going to go to Gazzetta dello Sport, look at what the other teams are doing, and look at what the rosters are going to look like so far, even though there's quite a lot left in the Mercato. So we will see. All right, let's see. Hopefully this shit works. I haven't done this in a while. Let's see. Share screen. Ardon Jashari. Here we go. Now, guys, let's see. Let's see what these highlights look like, yeah? I know for a fact that this guy is no Rijkaard. He's no Pirlo. He's no Clarence Seedorf. He's no Rui Costa. He's no Modric. But he's a role player. Guys, he's a role player, okay? All the players we're getting are pretty much role players. The only player that we have gotten that we know already that is coming to Milan not as a role player is Modric. But Modric is 40 years old. The only reason why he's at Milan is because he wanted to come to Milan. But all the guys we got this year are essentially role players. They're not guys you get to win any trophies. They're guys you get to be role players. We're just getting role players, and the Milan universe is fucking drooling over these role players as if these are Ballon d'Or contenders. Like, these are role players. We're getting role players, okay? We're not getting Michael Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman. We're getting the other guys. And a lot of the Milan universe is glazing over these guys. Whatever. Let's watch this shit, and let's see what this kid is all about. Hey, what's up, Kim? How you doing, bruv?
Roy, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. Not bad. Just at job. I'm listening to you while it's quiet. So
nice.
You already know how I feel about this deal and everything. I think you know.
Yeah, I know. And I don't blame you, bro.
Honestly, I just think it's an embarrassment. It's a joke with the amount of time it took. With such an average player, I think we didn't need him. We needed a defensive-minded midfielder, for example, like an Edison from Atalanta. We could have paid that money for him.
Yeah, that would have been good. That would have been very
Yeah,
good.
and also the other way I look at it is he's 23 years old, and at that age, if you're that special, if you're that good, why isn't he playing in a top five league team for any of those teams? That's the other thing I look at as well.
Well, look, he as I said, like he's a role player. He's not like a world class player that Barcelona, Madrid, or Man City
And it's
would
definitely
try to
not.
get. And the thing about it, which pisses me off even more about the fans that are glazing over this guy, the reason why he's coming to Milan is because right now Milan is one of the best stepping stone clubs there is in Europe.
Yep.
If you go to Milan knowing that this club is just going to be a stepping stone for you and it's going to be your opportunity to show off your skills so the big clubs come for you, Milan is the club. If you go to Milan and tell him, yes, I want to be sold, Jerry loves you. Jerry loves you. If you go to Milan saying, look, I'm going to come to Milan, I'm going to show off and then please sell me, Jerry will fucking say, please marry my daughter. You know,
Pretty much.
that's how it is at Milan right now. So, yeah, he's going to come to Milan, use it as a stepping stone like everybody is. Everybody
Well,
is doing
absolutely. But apparently he's a so-called Milan fan as well. And I've seen pictures of him when he was at the Sun Siro, this and that. I'm like, what difference does that make? Who gives a fuck? I went there when I was a child. Who cares?
Yeah, right. And listen, a lot of people from his generation and the generation before are Milan fans. But you know what? A lot of the people from today's generation in 10 or 15 years will not be Milan fans. Guess why? Guess why? Because this Milan is not the same Milan that Jashari fell in love with.
Absolutely.
Jashari fell in love with a Milan that was all about being the best, being the elite, being the number one. Yeah, that's what we all fell in love with. Who the fuck is going to fall in love with a Moneyball team right now? A team that is just operating on Moneyball.
Absolutely.
Right?
Like, so, I don't know any Dortmund, I don't know any true Dortmund fans. Like, they're pretty much, I mean, they're much more ambitious, but yeah, they're a selling club, stepping stone club, as we've seen.
Yeah, Dortmund fans, people that are from the city are going to become Dortmund fans, but not the rest, not the rest of the world, right? You know, like AC Milan fans the AC Milan fans of the future are just the AC Milan fans that are going to be born in Milano and some in Italy. But what are we doing? What are we doing to attract a fan base like what Milan did before in the past? We aren't doing nothing. Finishing 8th, selling our best players.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what is going to make people fall in love with Milan? Absolutely not.
No. No way.
All right. Anyway, let's watch a little bit of this guy. Damn, I hate commercials. Jesus. Does anybody need insurance?
Get premium.
I actually do have premium, but it's on another account.
Oh.
Do you need insurance? What is this?
No.
And guys, I'll go to chat in a second.
Oh, Roy. What do we do? Honestly.
There's nothing you can do, bro.
I don't know.
There's absolutely nothing that can be done.
Also, yesterday I brought the Polo Maldini T-shirt, the same one that Teo wore as well.
Yeah. No, I saw that. That's cool. It's a great shirt.
Yeah. Oh, why not? I mean, I'd rather give money. I'd rather pay money for that than buy anything from Redbird Milan store right now.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if anybody is buying Milan merch right now, you're part of the problem. It's
Hmm.
that simple. It's that simple.
Yeah,
If you are buying Milan merch right now, you are part of the problem.
you're helping them out,
You're
doing them a
helping them,
favor.
and you're giving money to the guy that doesn't even consider you a fan. He considers you a client.
Yeah.
They don't care about your passion. They just
No.
want your money. You know what? The good thing about it is at least they're honest about it. Jerry
True.
Cardinale says, I don't give a fuck about how much you love Milan. I don't give a fuck how much you've loved Milan. I don't care about Milan. Are you going to give me your money? Yes or no? Are you going to be my client? Yes or no? If yes,
Hmm.
great. Welcome to the family. If not, fuck off. That's literally
Yeah.
what he's saying. Okay, at least you're honest. I'll give you that. I mean, they're pretty honest there. Everybody except for Furlani is pretty honest. Scaroni
Yeah.
is extremely honest. Jerry is
Oh,
super honest, super transparent.
yeah.
Furlani is just a weasel liar. Furlani
Oh,
is a backstabber. He's a
yeah.
watch out for Furlani, guys.
And even Jerry too. Like, yeah, he's basically pretty much spitting in those real fans' faces as well, even to his own people.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean Jerry. Listen, Jerry has been honest about this project since day one. He's said
Yeah.
exactly what he wants to do, how he wants to do it. He said exactly how he feels, what he thinks the fans are. He said that one of the reasons why he bought the club is because he wanted to exploit the inbuilt clientele, right? 100 years of legacy, 100 years of sacrifice, fighting to be the best. He wants to exploit that, um, uh,
Hmm.
so he could make a buck, and yeah, and at least look. All I'm saying is at least he's honest about it. I give
Yeah.
him that. I give him that. I give him credit for being honest about it.
Right.
All right, so listen, let's talk a little bit about Jashari. So as far as I'm seeing, and from what I remember already, he's good on the ball. He can control the ball. He's not he's not Modric, or he's not the guy from Napoli. What's the guy from Napoli called?
Not
Lobotka.
McTominay.
No, Lobotka. Yeah, he's
Not
not
Mc,
that level.
not McTominay. No.
He seems to be playing on he seems to be going, at least in these highlights, he seems to be going forward a lot and also playing on the side here. So someone told me he's a DM. Is he a DM? I don't know.
Nah, doesn't look
He,
like it.
he from these highlights he looks like a Midzala, but I don't know. I don't know. Is he a Midzala or is he a DM? Anybody in
I don't
chat?
know. I don't know. Who cares?
In my opinion, he's more complete player than Reindeers.
Probably about the same, I'd say.
Well, I mean, listen, Reindeers is the biggest pussy that has ever existed in football. So I don't think it takes much to be more complete. Look, Reindeers has exquisite feet, no doubt about it.
Mm.
But the guy is a total pussy when it comes to like winning the ball back and fighting. Maybe Jashari is better at that.
Who knows?
Maybe Jashari is better at that.
Who knows?
We will see. We'll see. So if you look at what our midfield is going to look like, because I think the midfield at this point is complete. We have Ricci,
Yeah.
Modric, Jashari, Fofana, RLC, and maybe I think they're going to try and get Javi Guerra, and I think
Yeah.
that's the midfield they're envisioning.
I want.
Um,
I like Javi Guerra. He's actually not a bad player, I think.
I listen. I'm pissed off about that operation too.
Yeah.
Again, this is me. This is my opinion. This is about my selfish opinions about domestic cores.
Yeah.
Javi Guerra was at the U21.
That's
He
why.
played against Italy. He's not better than the Italian guys. There are Italian players, Casadei, that are miles better than Javi Guerra.
Yes.
Even the guy that plays at Fiorentina, what's his name? Ndur. There's Fabian from Bologna. You have Miretti. You have Fagioli. These guys are way better than Javi Guerra. Why the fuck are we getting Javi Guerra? Like, why can't we just build an Italian core? It's a formula that has always worked. And listen, I understand. You want to build an international team? Okay, get the best players from around the world. But if you're gonna get average regular players, then let's just give the opportunity to the young Italian players. And build a strong Italian core. That Italian core has always been an essential thing for this team, for any team in Italy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you know what's crazy with Casadei?
Yeah.
You know, he joined Torino for around 10 to 13 million.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why didn't we get him? That guy won the MVP of the U20. He won the MVP in the U20s.
The World Cup.
The World Cup. He was.
And you've looked at previous like MVPs from the previous like U20 World Cups. There's been some big names that there are now.
Yeah,
like Aguero, Messi. Look at them now.
Pogba, Aguero, Messi, Cano. There's so many great players. So it's an indicator. That U20 World Cup is an indicator for the future. The best goalkeeper of that tournament was Desplanches.
Yep, our player too, by the way, former player.
Our former player. Then the best player of that tournament and the top scorer of that tournament was Casadei. And we were after the English guy that was on the bench in the U20 team, Chukwuemeka, whatever his name was, and we beat them. We beat that team 3-1. Why aren't we after Casadei? I don't get it. Why are we trying to go for Guerra when we can get Casadei?
Yeah,
I don't know. It's a mystery to me. Anyway, so guys, what do we think of Jashari? Is he going to be a flop? Is he going to be a top? His highlights are not bad. He looks decent. I mean, he's not a bad player. You know, he looks decent. But is he going to move needles?
No,
I don't think so.
No.
I mean,
that's Belgian league.
The only player that can really move needles that we got is Modric. That's it. There's no Modric.
Yeah.
All right, let me go to chat. Let's see what chat says.
Oh, fuck.
So, first of all...
No. Jashari looks good. He looks a young Tonali. I was like, huh?
Like a young Tonali.
That's one of the comments. Nah. That's a troll, surely. I hope so.
Let's see. Forza Soccer. Milan plays this Saturday against Leeds, I believe, right? Or is it Chelsea? I think they play against Leeds and Chelsea. We got Nathan in the house. What's up?
What's going on, guys?
Yo, how you doing?
Yo.
I'm doing. That's as good as it's gonna get. We are once again the laughing stock of Italy.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna do, bruv? We're run by the circus, and the circus makes people laugh. So, what are you gonna do? Hey, Nathan, say something.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound good, but there's this weird sound that your microphone does. Like it goes really deep.
Let me see something. Now I can hear my own echo. Here, let me get out and come back in.
Sounds like a frog. Brr. Is
What?
already 20 still the club? I think so. Yeah, I think he still is. Yeah. Forza spreadsheet wankers. That's crazy. I have no idea how Light is doing. I haven't spoken to him in a while. Oh, by the way, Kessie has been available in the market recently, but it's impossible for us to get him because he's asking for way too much in wages. But it looks like he wants to come back to Europe. There were some rumors running in Saudi Arabia. Is it Saudi Arabia or somewhere in the Middle East that the team that he plays for, Al Hilal, I believe, is that it? I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but essentially they wanted to get Fofana from Milan, and they wanted to do this exchange, Fofana Kessie. In chat, would you guys do that exchange, Fofana Kessie, if it were possible? Would you do that? Would you do that, Kim?
Yep, 110%.
Yeah. On X, I read a lot of people were against it. A lot
That's
of people were
not.
against
That's
it.
that's a no-brainer. Don't even need to think about that.
Okay, so this is Sriracha Ketchup. So he says basically the three midfielders that we got: Ricci, Jashari, Modric, all low gravity low gravity midfielders, short guys, smaller guys.
Can you hear me now? Is that better?
No, it's still doing it. Whatever, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I can hear.
Tackling, headers, out muscle, marking in the box, aerial duels, good fit. Yeah, so it's strange because it's definitely not Allegri's type of midfielders. Allegri usually likes physical midfielders, much bigger midfielders. So this is definitely not the typical Allegri kind of midfield. These are all small guys. So it is an interesting.
RLC.
Yeah, they have RLC and Fofana. I guess RLC and Fofana would be the two guys that would occupy that role of physicality. Nathan, what do you think of Jashari?
I can't think of anything of him because I've never seen him play.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I've even seen highlights. I don't even care about him.
Nice. I respect that. I respect that a lot, actually. Guys, if you haven't already, click the like button. Please do me that favor. Click that like button. Thoughts on this trio midfield? So, Jashari, Ricci, Modric. Here, I'm going to play this again. Nathan, if you want to watch it, we just watched it. It's basically his highlights. So, if you want to look at how he plays. But what do you think about this? The height of this midfield. We have three really small midfielders. Is that now? I think that can work if you're really good with the ball. But Allegri is not that kind of coach. Like he doesn't want to hold the ball.
So what I'm seeing so far is he's really mainly a well, I guess he kind of gets forward, but he's not really like a cam. He's kind of like in between a cam and a CM, where he's not really going to be playing that high up, but he's still going to be creating plays from the central position, kind of like maybe like Mkhitaryan.
Yeah, that would be that's what I'm saying. Like okay, I'm not sure if we're talking about the same position. I call that position mezzala. Which would be in the three, not the guy in the center, but the guy maybe on the left to the center or the right to the center, in a midfield of three.
Yeah,
right.
But
is that what?
Yeah, but like in the midfield three would be it would be an upside down triangle though, with one dedicated ball winner and then two kind of playmakers. He's almost like the position would almost kind of be like Xavi. Whereas Iniesta would be the one that would go further, and he'd be a little bit more advanced, and Xavi would kind of be like right underneath that spot. That's kind of what it reminds me of,
And you see him as a what? As Xavi or Iniesta? Or
like
Iniesta.
a like a Xavi, like the positional sense of Xavi, where he
Oh,
normally plays at.
you see him like as a deep playmaker.
Well, Xavi really wasn't a deep playmaker though. Like he pushed
But
up,
but
but he
Xavi
wasn't all the way up.
he was a central playmaker. Xavi. He
Right,
was like in the middle, right?
right.
Or was it Busquets in the middle?
No, so you had Busquets was like even though Busquets was the technical ball winner, Busquets was a deep line playmaker as well. Iniesta was far more attack minded than Xavi, and he would push further up, whereas Xavi would kind of operate uh, in between the midfield line and halfway to the 18 box. So that's kind of like where they would kind of reside.
But to me, it seems like I don't know for sure. Like in these images, he looks like he's playing central, but a lot of what I'm seeing is to the right of the center or to the
Yeah,
left.
yeah. Xavi was like that. Xavi was like left and right, but he wasn't like completely central.
Yeah. So
But you're
so
not
it
gonna see you're not gonna see him making runs into the box though.
no, that would be RLC. RLC is a
Right.
guy that does the
And
runs.
that's why I say he's like Xavi because Iniesta makes runs into the box.
Yeah, and we don't want to compare Iniesta with RLC because that would be blasphemy.
No, we're talking
Um,
just the position.
yeah. Um. Uh. So, do you think? And we're just guessing here, I guess. Do you think Allegri will go with Modric, which usually played on the right of a midfielder three, Ricci in the center, and Jashari on the left,
Yeah.
or will he do Jashari in the middle, RLC as the guy that does the incursions, and Modric and Ricci on the in the bench?
I
What do
don't
you
think
see?
Ricci starts.
Huh?
I don't think Ricci starts.
What do you Who do you think the starting lineup is going to be?
Fofana for sure. They're gonna
Fofana,
have
you,
no. Yeah, for sure he's gonna. It's either gonna be Fofana or ROC for sure. Um, or
because you need to
Modric.
balance it out. You need to balance it out.
Well, we'll see because mm, um, Jashari has to play because he costs so much,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, in the beginning, you will have to play. Then, if he flops,
and Modric is our best player, so he has to play, and you still need a ball winner. So it's either gonna be
Fofana probably.
Fofana or ROC.
I mean, you would
Unless,
think.
unless, unless they decide to put ROC as a striker, like when Pulisic got injured, and they put ROC up there with Leao. So
I
they
mean,
might try that.
I wouldn't be surprised if Allegri does that. But if we were to like build a balanced midfield, you can't have all three of them play together.
You're right, but you're forgetting what team we are watching here.
No, no, I'm saying if you want to build a balanced midfield, like you can't have Jashari, Modric, and Ricci play together. Like it's not very balanced.
Oh, those three play together. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Um, so for me, like we already had. So Jashari is pretty much another Modric, another Ricci. It's like we got Ricci, we got Modric. Why did we need to get Jashari? We should have gotten maybe a different kind of midfielder.
Well, we don't even know what type of formation we're playing.
Well, listen, we know that we're going to play three in the middle, whether it's a 5-3-2, 5-3-3, because I mean this is what Tari was saying, but they're preparing a team with three midfielders. In my opinion, it's going to be five of the 5-3-2 or whatever you want to call it, 3-5-2. With with the three midfielders and then the wing backs. That's my opinion, but I'm just
The
guessing.
wingbacks.
What's that?
Who are the wingbacks?
The wingbacks are Estupinian, who is another just a role player, another guy that makes no sense why we got him. I'm hearing some people that I even respect say that they're very happy that we have Estupinian. We finally got a replacement for Theo Hernandez. That is insane. And I'm hearing people that I respect.
Who said that?
These
I
are
want names. I want names. Who said that?
That's Longoni. Longoni is a journalist from Italy that I respect a lot, but that's the dumbest thing I've heard him say ever. Estupinian is a normal player. He's the kind of player that should be playing at Torino, not at Milan. He's not the kind of player that should be.
If he was a backup to Teo, then I could understand. But not as the starter. Like, come on, you can't say that.
No way, it's crazy. There's too much excitement in the market. People get way too excited for nothing. It's strange. I don't know, man. Like,
but remember, these are the same people that got excited that we sold Tonali and spent 120 million. It's not difficult to make them excited.
Yeah, it's not difficult to make them excited at all. So, I mean, imagine if it were a team that was actually a real football team and we were doing real markets. Jesus, like, these guys would go fucking nuts. If they're getting excited over this, imagine if we were actually operating like a real elite team. How would they behave? What is the difference between Benacer and Jashari? Yeah, that's right. There's not much difference. Maybe I would say Benacer more experienced. Maybe Benacer better.
They played differently, though. Benacer is I don't think he's as good as a passer. From what I've seen, just from the highlights, I don't think Benacer is as good as a passer.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I would watch out with highlights, though. Yeah, highlights
I
can
know.
be.
That's why I said. Just from the highlights.
They only show the good things in the highlights. That's it.
Look, highlights do show you the good things, and it's good to see those good things. It does give you an idea of what kind of player he is. But listen, these highlights these highlights are a little bit deceiving because I looked at his numbers. He doesn't have many assists. These highlights look like he's assist every game, but his goal contribution ratio is really low. It's very low.
Wow, it's just a half.
So that is a little bit deceiving with these highlights because if I hadn't seen the numbers on SofaScore, you'd think that this guy produces 10 assists, 10, 15 assists a season. But it's not true. It's more like 2, 3. That's his average.
Is that low?
Sriracha Ketchup says healthy Benacer is actually better. So he thinks it's better.
Absolutely.
Sriracha Ketchup. What's up, Rock?
Do you think Milan will get young Italian defender Giovanni Leone from Parma?
I hope so.
I forgot we were even looking at him.
I saw today someone on the WhatsApp group. I think it was Nico. He posted an X post about Liverpool looking into him, and I think that's it. Game over. If Liverpool is after him, and if they actually want him, he's definitely going there. He's not coming to us.
Well, remember, Roy, I said this maybe like 4 years ago. I said that Milan are the scouts for the rest of Europe. I think that remains true.
Yeah. Edison says he's a Gattuso. No, definitely not a Gattuso. You mean what, in personality? I mean, first of all, Gattuso didn't produce through balls like that. I think Jashari is more creative than Gattuso. Gattuso was a proper defensive midfielder. Walid says, one thing for sure, Modric, despite his age, he will be still good for us, especially in a league like Serie A. It depends. It depends what his form is like.
Mhm.
because 40 is a real number for, and he ain't next year. He's not 39. He's 41 next year, or this year he turns 41. I hope so. I hope he can still hold up. But remember one thing, that with Allegri style of football, you're running a lot, right?
Yeah, because you're being so defensive and you're having to cover.
Yeah, you're covering the whole field. You're not doing what Barcelona does, which basically makes the field really small, and they just play keep ball, keep away amongst each other. In half of the court. That's what Barcelona does, right? Barcelona pretty much brings their whole team in the opposition's half, and then they make the field really small, and then they play keep away. Yeah, you're not running that much if you're doing that. But with how Allegri plays, Allegri likes to bring his team behind the ball, and you're chasing, and then when you have the ball, you have to run all the way up. I don't know. We'll see if his
You know what's
body.
going to happen this year?
What?
We're going to win the first, like, what, 4 or 5 games?
Yeah, probably.
Everyone's going to start glazing like they did 2 years ago.
Oh, I'm sure
And
that's
we're going
gonna
to be
happen.
the only ones here saying, look how easily they went through our team.
Hmm.
I'm
And
already.
people are going to tell us again, oh, we're clowns. You guys are roasting our TV. You guys are idiots. You guys
Yeah,
are a
yeah,
bunch of morons.
yeah, yeah. No, I already predicted that. Oh, it's easy to predict. Yeah.
Because if y'all, for those who watched the Liverpool game, the scoreline was very deceptive. Liverpool was able to walk through our midfield at will. Now, I want people to understand that Liverpool walked through our team at will, and then they left like two defenders back. So, yeah, they got hit on the counterattack, but
Yeah,
make no mistake, make
that's
no
not gonna
mistake,
happen. So yeah.
they breezed past our midfield like they weren't even there.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
listen, I do. Sorry, you're about to say something here?
Yeah, and sorry, and all the friendlies that we played. Oh, the amount of people that are so excited as well after it. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, man. This.
Oh, especially the Perth Glory one. It was just like, dude, seriously? Perth Glory, they were the rock bottom team in the Australian League. And come on. Yeah, 9-0, it's expected. Like, even our Futuro team could beat them by that much, I think.
Yeah, listen. This thing about friendlies don't tell you nothing. They don't tell you anything. Friendlies are only good to get the spider webs off, and just start running and getting used to the
And
rhythms.
see the youth players.
See the youth players, but the friendlies do not say nothing. Nothing. Come on, we've seen Milan beat some. I mean, last year. Okay. Let's look at last year. Last year, Milan beat Man City, Real Madrid, champions of USA Championship soccer, whatever,
Barcelona?
and Barcelona, whatever. We beat them all. And then look at how the season finished. Out of Europe, eighth, right? People, after we finished those friendlies, people were convinced that now with Fonseca, we have the best team, better than Saki's Milan, right? No, but I'm seeing this, dude. I'm seeing the exact same shit right now. Like I don't know why people are so, they get convinced by friendlies don't mean shit. They mean nothing.
Oh, no.
Nothing. Look, Napoli, okay? We all know that Napoli right now is building a fucking crazy team. They
Yeah.
lost to a Serie B team. Okay?
That means they're gonna get relegated. That's all that tells me.
Yeah, does that mean they're going to get relegated?
100%. They're gonna skip getting relegated to Serie B and go straight to D.
Yeah. That's crazy. All right, so let's keep on looking at these chats. A bunch of small people we're gonna concede in there and never win an aerial ball in midfield ever. Yeah, in the midfield, we're not gonna win any aerial balls with those three players. That's for sure. Those
And
are
before we get carried away with the height in midfield, let's also just as throw this in there. Um, with the year we won the Scudetto, our team was still short in midfield. Kessie and Tonali are not tall players.
yeah, yeah. No, listen. If you want to play with small players, they better be good with their feet, and that's all it is. That's it. I mean, usually
Nah,
small players are better with their feet, but if you want to play
small
with
players are
small,
not like that though. We just have small. Well, I mean, granted, Modric and Ricci are good with their feet,
but
and I'm assuming
Kessie is
Jashari
also
is.
quite. Kessie also was quite physical. Krunic was also quite physical.
Yeah,
You
and,
know.
and, and listen, I'm not really well. Actually, I am worried because we can't actually break down real teams. Like even in the Liverpool game, we didn't break them down. We just kept them on the counter.
Yeah, that's what Allegri is going to do, bro. That is
Yeah,
exactly
but
what
you
Allegri is
can't you
going to
can't
do.
play counterattack against Lecce. So that it's going to be
I
interesting to see how they.
Nathan, if you look at how Juventus's last Allegri's Juventus, that's how he played against those teams.
Yeah, but that Juventus team had a lot of skill though, and they had a lot of firepower that we don't
Yeah,
have.
but they were getting outpossessed by smaller teams.
Right, but they have players who can actually finish those chances on a regular.
Well, yeah, we need to finish our chances, but I mean, I don't think it's going to change. I think we are going to. And maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but I think we're going to Allegri ball is Allegri ball. He was born Allegri. He's going to die Allegri. You know.
Yeah.
I hear you.
What do you guys think of Salamakers? Do you think he's staying or going? By the way,
He's staying. He's a perfect Allegri player. He's 100% staying.
yeah,
Yeah,
I hope so.
I think they would be very smart to keep him, but I think if an offer comes, Furlani is going to sell him because Furlani is an idiot.
Yeah,
So if there are no offers comes, I think they'll be happy to keep him because I think Allegri will make use out of him. Allegri will use
mm,
him,
yeah.
and
So there hasn't been much talk. There hasn't really been much talk about him, to be honest. I haven't heard much.
I mean,
no,
he's
there
just a
hasn't.
hardworking, he's just a hardworking, good
Yeah,
player to just have. Like,
I
there's
hope we
nothing
keep
really
him.
special about him.
I hope we keep him just for that.
Yeah, look for
Yeah, I
Allegri's
agree.
system specifically, he'd be. I think he is the wing back on the right. We don't need to get another wing back. He's the guy right there. Use
No,
Salamakers.
I think they need to go get Bellanova.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, if you ask me who I would rather get, yeah, of course, wouldn't, but yeah, Bellanova would be a nice option right there. Yeah. But instead, okay, they're getting this kid from Switzerland, another Swiss guy.
Oh yeah, who is this person?
Yeah, what's his name? I don't know. He's got a
Oh, forgot.
difficult name to. What is it?
I've literally
Oh,
not paid
this
attention to
guy,
Milan at all.
this guy right here. Let's check him
That's
out.
probably a wise spin, Nathan.
But listen,
I just not.
my thing is this, and Nathan, I know you're gonna agree with me 100%. Like, if we're gonna get a Swiss U21, because this is a Swiss U21, why aren't we getting an Italian U21, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
why didn't we? Coyote was one of the best players in the U19 tournament that Italy won the Euro. Like, if
yeah.
we're gonna get a U21, a U20, then Coyote was a perfect guy. Or Giovanni, the guy that is currently playing, that is the starter for the U21. If we're gonna get these guys, why? What's up with
I mean,
this hatred for Italians?
well,
He
I
went.
saw someone. I saw someone put in the group chat. Something about like something happening with the Fortudo. Like they're just trying to decide if they want to get rid of the Italians or and just go with foreigners or something along those lines.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
I wouldn't be
Mm-hmm.
surprised if they got rid of all the best ones.
Like
Liberali, Guarda.
all these young Italians, like they've gone to the Premier League. Coyote, he went to Brentford, didn't he? For
Yeah.
not much. Same as Diego Coppola too, which he would have been good to
Hey, where'd
Brighton.
he go?
To Brighton,
Wow.
Coppola, yeah.
See, I find it interesting. We don't get Italians. All of these fans hate Italians for whatever reason.
Yeah, they
All
hate
these
him.
people glaze the EPL, and then the EPL buys Italians. So it literally comes full circle. So what is it? You can't hate the English because they're also buying Italians. So the Italians have to be good, but you're still hating them, even though they're going to a league that you support. Like, make it make sense.
Yeah. Well, this is the guy.
Like,
Is he on the left or the right?
like
Right.
He's on the right.
Gee, he slides in a lot, I've noticed.
So I saw Pitbull. You know who Pitbull is? He's an Italian YouTuber. He does all the tactical analysis. So he was saying that defensively, this guy has good stats, good numbers, promising. But on the ball, he loses possession quite a lot, and his dribbling, a lot of missed dribblings. So here we're going to see all the times he gets a dribbling, but most of the time he gets the ball stolen from him when he goes forward. At least this is what the stats are so far for
my
him. But
problem with him so far is that he dives in a lot.
dives
Like
in.
all of it, yeah, all of his tackles so far have been with him doing a monster slide tackle.
Yeah,
They have every single tackle.
he's gonna break someone's leg for sure.
Bro, he's gonna be like Pavlovich. He's a
Yeah, yeah,
brain
yeah,
dead person.
yeah. That's what he was compared to. He was kind of compared to similar to Pavlovich. Yeah.
Yeah, that's ugh.
So we didn't get enough of getting scored on. We forgot how well Pavlovich worked out.
No, but uh, I mean, yeah. Listen, these guys are not Milan level players, so whatever. I'm not going to defend them. Yeah. This is this is who we're getting, guys. This is who we are now.
I mean, just go,
Let's let's
just go get
conform.
Bellanova for 25 million and you'll call it a day.
Yeah. You know who else we missed out on, which I think would have been good for us? Ruggeri went to Atletico Madrid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ricci. That would have been a good one. Yeah, Atletico Madrid got him. Yeah. Okay,
And you
listen.
know who else they're going to try and get? Atletico Madrid, Raspadori.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yep, we're gonna try and get Raspadori. Yeah.
that makes sense because of what's his name left, DePaul.
Mm,
DePaul left.
Yeah, he's on Inter Miami with Messi.
yeah,
Oh really?
Yeah,
Wow. Damn,
yeah.
everybody's going there, huh? Miami, the life is good there.
Would you guys have taken DePaul at Milan?
Before, yeah. I mean, even
Yeah.
now, I guess. We almost got him right. He was supposed to be.
we almost got him.
What's that?
I said we were supposed to get him multiple times.
Yeah. We're supposed to get him a bunch of times. Yeah, that's true. All right, let's keep on looking at these chats. Let's see what else we got. Where are we? Where are we? What makes you think he's? Oh, really? RLC dude, he's been trash. What makes you think he's gonna start?
Because of how he performed in preseason.
I don't think. I mean, these are the options Allegri has. Is he? Is he? I think I don't understand RLC. He's one of these players I will never understand. I will never understand how a player who is so genetically gifted but is such a pussy. Like what? How are you that tall, that big, that athletic, but you're scared to fucking put your leg in for a tackle? What? That makes no sense to me.
Yep. And you know who else? What do you guys think of Joel Polinia from Bayern to Tottenham?
I'm
Who?
not familiar with. I don't know who he
You're
is.
not familiar with him?
Who'd you
No.
say?
Joel Polinia, the Bayern midfielder, went to Tottenham for 30 million.
Mm, man, if
Portuguese
Bayern if,
midfielder.
if Bayern sells somebody for 30 million, they're either old or not that good.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm hearing demons. Nathan, what the fuck, mate? I need my transfer.
I can hear
Lab
myself, so
Lab Gorilla. Also, shout out to Lab Gorilla.
Oh yeah, yeah, lab.
The video he made in Italian,
Yeah,
fantastic
it's good.
stuff.
Yeah,
And also Milanistas 360 and Nico as well.
yep.
Shout out to them guys.
Shout out to all
Great
of them.
people.
Yeah,
And MLM podcast with Max and Gino. Great content.
yep. Yeah, guys, subscribe to those channels as well. They're not BSing like a lot of other channels around here. So definitely subscribe to those guys.
Roy,
And
what are you
yeah,
talking about? Those are fake fans.
the fake fans.
Yeah, those are all fake fans. Bro, you should know better.
Yeah, I know. We're all fake fans.
Exactly.
I believe friendly match against Perth Glory was a replacement as they should play against Como in Perth, but FEG doesn't approve it. All right. Is that true? I didn't know that. I know that they were supposed to play against Como, but not in the summer. I thought they were going to play against Como during the season. That's what I heard.
In February, because the Winter Olympics will be in Milano.
Mm.
Because they're going to use, apparently they're going to use San Siro as one of the venues for the event.
Oh yeah, Sincero. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't change anything for me. It's just one game. So Leone, did you guys even notice this play during the season? I honestly didn't. I didn't.
I
No,
didn't. I didn't either.
I know
no.
Nico spoke about him quite a lot during the season, but I wasn't really paying attention to Parma so much, and I wasn't really paying attention to the
I just
players.
remember Parma was playing amazing football in the beginning of the season,
I
and
mean,
they made us look foolish.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they had that crazy counterattack game against us was just pure magic. Yeah, yeah. It's hard. It's hard to
Um,
maintain that for a full season. You know, it's not
Yeah,
easy.
it is.
But listen, guys, I do want to look. I know gloom and doom is definitely upon us, no doubt about that. And I'm not a negative when it comes to football. I'm not a negative person. What we're talking about here is just the reality of the matter. Milan right now is being run like a mediocre club, and there's nothing we can do about it. It's just the truth about it. Pretending that we are still that being run like an elite club, is just dumb. It's stupid. But let's be honest about something. Well, not let's be honest. Let's just say like Allegri is definitely much better than fucking Conceição and Fonseca.
Oh yeah, we
Like,
won't concede as many goals.
mm-hmm.
we won't concede as many goals. The locker room won't be a mess. The players will have a good idea what they're supposed to do. Like there's going to be
Yeah.
cohesion. The football is not going to be great. The roster is not a top level roster, so it's not like we're gonna lose a bunch of games. I don't know if we can make top four. I think it's going to be difficult.
And then we'll
Uh,
see how
I don't think we will.
Modric's leadership will be as well.
yeah.
Man, if we missed such an opportunity, if we would have just done right by Liberali, imagine how much he could have learned from Modric. Like, God, Italy really missed out on a big opportunity there. Not just Milan,
Even
but Italy missed out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
even Zeroli too. He could have learned a lot from him too.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of youngsters, our young goalkeeper, I want
Yeah,
him to start over Mike. We literally
Portiani.
have another. Yeah, we literally have another Donnarumma, and he needs to start over Mike.
But they got Terracciano.
I don't care. I don't care. I'll go break his leg myself if I need to. Toriani needs to start over both of them.
Yeah,
You know, this is the second season or preseason in a row that he's won us penalty kicks.
No, dude, he's a really good goalkeeper. There's no doubt about it.
he made a lot of good saves. Yeah,
Yeah, he
And and
needs to start.
and also the kid that was in the U17 team that won the Euro, Longoni. Like he's right after it. Like he's coming up right after him.
Yeah,
and I think Mike's probably going to leave regardless anyway the next season. So why not start this guy up
yeah.
or
Yeah.
Like there.
slowly get him starting?
Yeah, well, you already know how I am, Roy. If I see a good young player, I'm ready to start them right now. I don't really care for the age or anything like that. If you have the skill to play, then you play.
Their only sin, dude, is being born Italian, man. All these kids are fucked.
Yeah,
Camarda,
but Italy
Liberali,
doesn't.
Comoto.
The Serie A does not do right by youth Italians, though.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I.
getting better.
That's why
It's
I
getting a
said.
lot better.
Is it?
No,
I don't
but
know.
it's because of age, though. Age is one of the biggest reasons.
Yeah, look, in Italy there is this. They like to. They have a way of growing players which is slower than other leagues.
Yeah, but that's wrong. They need to change that.
Yeah, I think with some players you shouldn't do that with every player.
No,
I
no,
think
no,
with some
not
players,
no. The best ones, like Camarda. Camarda is ready to start. Liberali
Camarda,
can
Liberali,
easily, yeah.
Komoto, all these guys,
You're right,
like
and that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the run of the mill squad player. I'm talking about the best ones. The best ones need to play.
and listen, if you want to, especially right now with this Milan that doesn't really care about winning trophies, just play the youngsters, whatever. I mean,
Exactly. You literally have nothing to lose. Me and Clint already talked about the soccer economics where it's literally better to be a mid-table team anyways if you're really trying to make a profit. Being in Europa League spots means you got to pay more money for wages and X, Y, Z. So it's going to cost you more money.
yeah.
So just
Roy,
play the youngsters. And if they perform well, then you can get a capital gain. That's what they want anyways. You'll get a greater capital gain compared to if you buy someone and then try and sell them for a higher later.
oh man, dude, the capital gains that they will make with Camarda, especially.
Exactly. Like imagine if
Oh,
Camarda had like
Mm.
because we got to remember what happened with Cutrone. Cutrone was scoring at least 10 goals from the bench. Like if Camarda did something like that, they would be
bruh,
salivating, just drooling like a freaking bloodhound.
they already are, dude. They are drooling. Can't wait to sell him, and all the English YouTube podcasts are gonna glaze them. Oh my God! Look how much money they made out of Camarda. Jerry and Furlani are geniuses. Oh, I can't wait for that. That's gonna be brilliant to see. But Liberali is maybe one of the biggest regrets that will probably one of the biggest regrets in the next couple of years. Listen, I tell you, in football, things move extremely slowly. Football, things move extremely slowly. So a lot of people don't know, but a lot of us do know. In a few years, Liberali, I'm saying it right now, I'm saying it loud and proud. You've clipped this shit, whatever the fuck you want to do. Liberali, in a few years, is going to be one of the best midfielders, not in Europe, in the fucking world.
I
And we
agree,
and we let him go for nothing, for zero.
especially as a offensive midfielder at that.
Yeah, yeah, um, yeah. We let him go for nothing, for nothing. I mean, I guess 50% resale. That's what they want to
And
do.
how does that work? How can we get a 50% resale from a player that left for free?
Well, that's the negotiation. We're like the Catanzaro. Well, I think Torino is involved now or whatever, but that's how they don't pay anything for him. They're like, okay, when we sell him, you get 50% of the revenue, and we'll take the other 50%. But that's how essentially Milan thinks they're going to make their money. They don't even give a fuck about him. They don't even care to try.
That is so crazy to me.
Yeah, it's insane.
That is so crazy to me.
This kid is going to be one of the best midfielders in football in a few years. Right now he's 18. He still needs to grow a little bit. He still needs to get experience. But once he gets that experience, it's over. One of the biggest mistakes from this management, and we're going to talk about it in a few years.
I'm about to put on my mic on mute for a few minutes.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, anyway, guys, I've got to head off.
All right,
it's lovely, good talking to you. All right, I'll tune in.
Peace.
Take care. Bye. Peace.
One of Milan's main problem in defense is aerial plays. Leone is a perfect answer to solve the problem. Yeah. Ciao, by the way, is being spoken about. So basically, the report suggesting that Newcastle wants to get Ciao. And we know that the Premier League will spend the money, so the Premier League teams will spend the money. But there's also another report, and this is where I want to get the chat involved, that is saying that Juventus is looking to get Ciao, and they want to include Vlahovic in the operation. What do we think about this? Are we pro? Are we against? Do you think... we definitely need another striker because I think even today, Nico, I think he posted something on our group showing that we really only have one natural striker in the team, which is Jimenez. I guess Okafor can be considered a striker too, but we need another natural striker. So, there was talks about Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez obviously... too much for Milan, wages, and also how the fuck are they going to pay for Darwin Núñez? But Vlahovic is a different kind of situation. He does have crazy wages, which would have to be definitely resolved. But he is quite cheap. He doesn't want to renew his contract. He's at the end of his contract. Juventus is tired of his bullshit, so they want to offload him. Juventus is looking to offload Vlahovic, and they could even offload him between 25 and 15 million, or even something like that. I don't know. But what do you guys think in chat? Vlahovic for Ciao or no? What do you guys think? I got one. Fadinho says, right, I will keep Ciao, get Vlahovic. I will keep Ciao, get Vlahovic or Dobrick. No, but would you do the exchange, Ciao for Vlahovic? Would you do that exchange? Me personally, yes, I would do it. Zapata can easily be bought for 12 million. Zapata is a good call. I would keep Ciao and get Leone. But you have to sell one of these players in order to get them, right? I think that's how the club would operate. I mean, yeah, in the ideal world, you want to keep these guys, all of them, and then add. But in order to get Leone, they probably have to sell Ciao, I'm assuming, or they have to sell whoever they can in defense. Or I don't know, do they have a budget for Leone without having to do any sales? I know they have a budget because they want a striker. So there is a budget there for a striker. And the remainder of the budget is probably dedicated mostly for a striker. I'm guessing, I'm thinking. And I think that if they want a defender that costs money, not like... one of these U20. Even though Leone is a U21, not one of these cheap guys, but one of these more, let's say, valuable guys. I think they would have to sell a defender. Chow was on the market. I mean, Tomori was on the market. Everybody was on the market. But what I'm specifically saying is we need a striker. So, would you do this operation? Exchange Chow for Vlahovic and then use the budget for the striker to get, let's say, Leone. How about that? Would we agree to that? Use your remaining budget on, let's say, Leone, and then exchange Chow with Vlahovic. Don't help Juventus. Ricardo says no. Hell no. Hell to the no. Don't help Juve. I doubt that Milan would spend more. I doubt that Milan would spend more than 15 million on a striker. Well, that's Vlahovic. Vlahovic right now is going on a crazy discount. The only problem with Vlahovic are his wages. But if you're not going to spend more than 15 million on, I mean, honestly, Edison, they spent 39 million on Gimenez. They spent 39 million on Gimenez. I think there is a budget there for the striker. I think it is there. Yo,
Yo.
who's this?
It's Estupido.
Oh, AC Milan's new left wing back. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. Just wanted to say, if you go look at Teo Hernandez's stats over the last disgusting, unprofessional, trash seasons, Estupido's stats are far, far worse. Teo's worst season, he has better defensive stats, offensive stats, overall stats than this fucking loser.
Damn. Bro, listen, yeah. I honestly, I didn't even need to look at those stats to already know that.
You could just tell. The dude gives total Balotelli vibes, bro.
Yeah, and listen, we knew that Teo, despite him not performing at the highest levels, is still one of the best in the world at that role. There's no way this 27-year-old that was once a promise, but then didn't live up to that promise, and then got sold for 18 million in the EPL. Who the fuck is selling players for 18 million in the EPL? Is going to be anything like Theo. He's not going to be anything even close to there now.
Not even close. And I understand, like, okay, you couldn't motivate Theo anymore. He was disgruntled because he's in love with Maldini, whatever. But then go upgrade the position then, you fucking losers. We literally downgraded everything.
Yeah. Yeah, upgrade the position or get a player. I mean, to upgrade the position, that means that we are a proper team, obviously.
Yeah.
But,
we don't upgrade. We're a one step forward, 5 steps back type of team.
Yeah, we don't do that. But at least get a player that is close to Theo, or maybe, is like a player that maybe, I don't know, a player that is closer to Theo, but not fucking.
This guy got dribbled 9 out of 10 times against Liverpool. 9 out of 10.
That's crazy.
Who from our midfield is going to defend crosses into the box?
Jashari.
Seriously, who the fuck is defending crosses?
Jashari is going to get on Modric's shoulders.
Oh my lord. They're going to sneak into an X-rated movie, man. An R-rated movie with a trench coat.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work.
Aye. That right back we're linked to, he's so raw, dude. That's the type of player that goes to a yo-yo club in Premier League, dude.
Yeah, these are not Milan level players, bro. Like, they're not. Like, there's no.
Nobody ever heard of this guy in their life. Okay, I want to drop another bomb. Okay, Shevchenko is about to go to Man U for around 100 mil. Maldini wanted to sign Shevchenko for 20 million. For 20 million, Maldini wanted Shevchenko,
Yeah.
and they told him no. And then the next summer, they wanted him for 25 to 30 million, and they told him no. These cheap fucks.
Yeah, and Maldini had Sesko. Personal terms were agreed, so they were ready to get him.
Everything was done. Done.
Everything was done, and but the Furlani and Billy Bean decided that he wasn't the right guy, and they were
And
wrong.
he was on low wages, dude. And he was on low.
Yeah.
We paid more. We paid more for Emerson Royale. We paid more for Morata, with Morata's wages.
Yeah, but listen, isn't that their evidence that Billy Bean's fucking algorithms don't work?
That's my issue with them, dude. They don't learn from their
Algorithm
mistakes.
has never worked. Even in baseball, it didn't work. That team didn't win.
They don't learn from their mistakes. That's what pisses me off. They don't learn from their mistakes, and our dumbass fan base doesn't learn from their mistakes either. Everyone's fucking dumb. And
What do you mean, Rock? You mean you can't get excited for spending money?
bro,
We get
the
excited about
definition-
spending money here.
The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And I swear there's mass delusion infecting everyone in the Milan universe right now. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's ego, dude. It's like lack of self-awareness, ego, zero accountability. It's bad, dude. It's across the board. It's infected everyone.
Rock, you mentioned it earlier. Just wait till we win the first set of games against these small teams, and everyone's going to be going
Everyone's gonna get
bananas.
horny, dude. RLC is gonna have a couple of good games, and then he's gonna stub his pinky during a photo shoot and be out for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Yeah.
And no, Roy, I would not use Chow to get Vlahovic.
Okay, so you're a no for that. Why
No,
not?
because I know we're not getting Leone. I know we're not getting him. So, I mean, look how long it took us to get Jashari, or however you say his name. And Leone is the same price range.
But what if it's not for Leone? What if it's
we're-
just to get a striker?
If we're
No.
No.
No, because then we're left with Tomori, because you already know Gabi is not going to get the start. Every
And
coach
we're playing
every
with a
coach
back
benches
three.
him. Every coach benches Gabia, so you already know it's going to be Pavlovic and it's going to be Tomori. And you really want that disaster back there? No.
Also, doesn't Chow have some of the better distribution from our center backs? And we're playing a back three.
Yeah, but you know
Exactly.
that's why Juventus is asking for Chow and not for Tomori.
No. Exactly. That's all you need to know.
We're
Why
playing a
would
back.
you want
We're
to be
playing a
stuck
back
with
three.
that?
So
But
probably not.
what about the prospect of maybe having Vlahovic? You don't like that?
I used to like Vlahovic, and now I don't know how I feel about him. To be honest,
We could have just cut Colombo.
now that I've seen these videos of him with like 12 women in his hotel rooms everywhere he goes, like you need to save your nut to be a successful footballer. If he's wasting all his nut, that means his T is low and he can't.
This guy's
Actually,
doing orgies.
Rock
man.
is saying crazy things, but you're actually 100%
No, of
correct.
course,
From
of
a
course.
scientific standpoint, you're actually correct.
Yeah, I'm
Listen,
talking
listen,
scientifically.
listen,
This guy's a
listen.
sex freaking demon. He needs to save that juice for the pitch.
I would personally do it. I would personally do it because I think Vlahovic fits Allegri's style, and I don't think Chow is this impossible defender to replace. So I would
No,
do it.
but we're not gonna
They
replace
won't
him. That's
replace
the
him.
point.
They won't replace him.
That's the point. We're not gonna
It's
replace him.
August, dude. It's August. They take
That's what I'm
5 months to
saying.
sign anyone.
That's what I'm saying. We don't have time to replace him.
Unless it's a loser Premier League fullback like Walker, Emerson, or fucking Estupido, bro. They don't go quick, bro. They don't go quick for strikers, midfielders, forwards. They take forever.
Yeah, and listen, consider that I think there is a budget for a striker there because that's the position. That's the last position we need to get after they get this right back here from Switzerland. They need the striker next. So if you exchange Chow for Vlahovic, you get your striker, but then you do have the budget for a defender.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be I don't.
Doesn't
I'm trying to think
Vlahovic
of
want, like 10 mil wages though.
That's the issue with Vlahovic, but they would have to resolve.
what mid range.
We'll probably pay him in pussy, to be honest.
What mid-range defender could you get that's at the same level as Chow?
Mid-range? What do you mean by mid-range?
Yeah, because like mid-level, like Chow is like a mid-level
You,
center
you can
back.
get Paul's boy Basquerotto, bro.
I mean, listen, if they have
Go get Toloi. Go get Toloi from Atalanta.
my guess, okay, and I'm just guessing, all right? I might be completely off, but my guess they have at least 40 million in the budget for a striker. That's my guess, right? I mean, if they're asking,
Chow and then go get Keane.
oh man, you don't need to
Because Keane
convince
and
you don't need to convince me there. That
Keane
would
and Liao are best friends, so why not have the partnership?
I
They're
would
already
want that would be
buddies.
my first choice. That would be my first choice.
Isn't Jonathan David free? Is he already gone?
Jonathan David already joined somebody.
Damn.
You guys don't know who he joined?
Juventus.
Yeah, he joined Juve.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah.
Roy's actually more optimistic than me, bro. I don't think we have 40 million for a striker after this Jashari deal.
No, me either. I don't think
No
so
way.
either.
No chance, dude. No chance.
I
Our
agree.
How much do you think they have? What do you think?
Nothing.
So how
They don't
can
have
they get a
anything.
striker?
They have Morata money, maybe 13 mil, maybe.
How would they get a striker then?
They're not. Leao's our second striker. Jimenez is our first striker, and they're
And
gonna
then they'll be using ROC there probably as well too.
And they're gonna do some.
Okay.
They're gonna do some bullshit.
This is just saying what I would do, all right? I'm not saying that this is what they have. What I'm just saying based on what I think, it might be completely off. If I would do the Vlahovic operation, if I can get a good deal on his wages, because Leao Vlahovic, I think that duo is perfect for Allegri. They would create a lot of space in counterattack, and then I would use the remaining money for a defender to replace Chow. That's what I would do. I don't know if that is possible, but if that were possible, I'm just saying that's what I would do. That's it.
I would use that money to get Leone, and for the season I would just utilize Leao, Pulisic, and Jimenez because forget we got Pulisic still, and those would be my strike options.
Okay.
At this point, just recall Camarda, bro. Just recall him. Just
I
bring
mean,
him.
yeah, we should have pretty much just kept him out of there, really, honestly.
Camarda or Colombo, like
Yeah, and listen, I think we could have instead of getting Jashari, we should have probably gotten Keane instead.
Yeah.
Keane, instead of getting Jashari in the left back, we should. I don't know. I don't know what these guys have for a budget, man. I don't know what it is. It's hard to tell.
I don't think they know either. Only Forlani knows. Forlani's the only human on earth that knows what our budget is.
If you look at our sales, we should have about. I saw this earlier on Twitter or on X. If we look at just our sales, we should have about 130 million.
Yeah, but they incurred like 150 million in losses.
So yeah, obviously they're not using that whole thing. They're not using all the whole thing. So far, they only used. I remember it was something around 70 maybe, or something like that. I don't know. Okay, let me go to chat a little bit. Roy, they can offer Ali and Benacer to Parma and get Leone plus exchange. That would be good, Faldinho, but you'd have to see if either Ali or Benacer would want to do that. You can get 40 million for Chow. No way. How much would you guys think Chow is worth if you were to sell him?
How much would I sell Chow for? I mean, weren't we getting offers in the around 30 from Madrid and Bayern?
Yeah, it's somewhere around
There's
there.
a lot of inflation, and there's not that many good defenders that can distribute the ball. He's still very young. What is he, 23, 24?
Yeah, and Newcastle has got plenty of money. Newcastle is the richest club in the planet.
I would try to get 40 and then probably settle for 30, 35.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah. Ricardo says Vlahovic is a big flop.
He is, bro. He wastes.
I mean, he is. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. He is a big flop. Nobody's denying that. He flopped at Juve. There's no doubt about that.
He's a sex addict.
He loves them orgies.
He does too much.
He likes to take 12 girls at a time, but he can't fucking take a few defenders.
He can't
to
even
score
control
goal.
a ball these days. It's pretty bad. He looks like a donkey.
He can't control his own balls.
He can't control any balls, dude. Soccer balls, human balls, nothing.
Giovanni says, I prefer Comuzzo than Leoni. Comuzzo was a Fiorentina defender. Yeah, he's good. He's Juve problem. Let them deal with you. Jimenez was a panic buy.
Think about this, dude. Dude, think about this. Morata, Jimenez, Walker, Joao Felix, Conceição, Fonseca, Chukwueze. Think about all of that money, dude. Holy shit.
God. So many
Dude,
players, dude.
it's scary. If you actually do the math, they've made so many bad decisions. It's scary.
And it still fucking pisses me off when Kush says Origi and CDK.
That's
Okay,
insane.
we can fucking give you a 40-page list of the players that Fulani couldn't
With
go
with,
wrong.
hi- with, high,
See,
with higher
mm.
transfer fees and higher wages. Origi is free.
And on,
Yeah.
on top of that, Origi was only here because they told Maldini that you have 35 million to spend. And after winning the league, you have 35 million,
Yeah,
and that is it.
And then the next season told them you have zero to spend. Like
Yeah.
Right.
And then
context only matters when they're arguing in favor of some Redbird bullshit. But when it comes to any other mistake that isn't Redbirds, context doesn't matter, bro.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's so disgusting.
Let's see, Roy. How is the club now paying 40 million for players? I don't know. They had 40 million for Jimenez standing around, 40 million for Jashari. No, listen, they do have money. They with Reinders and Theo, CDK, Kalulu, Pobega, and a bunch of others. Morata now. I think it comes close to 130 million. From what I saw.
But that's Gary's Coke money right there, bro.
I mean, at least half of it has to go in Jerry's nose. So it's
At
only
least
70
that.
million.
At least.
At least that.
Minimum.
We can argue all we want, but we can't do nothing about it. That's true. Roy,
We can. We can be pissed
How?
off and authentic and call out this bullshit and not be a fangirl cheerleader and lie about the situation. We could do that. I feel like that's an honorable professional thing to do.
Man, that's boring.
I'm entertained by it. I love when Roy goes on rants and talks shit. It's great. Way more entertaining than hearing some fucking dick suckers, dude. Way more entertaining. It's not even close.
But listen, the thing is, like, we're not talking shit because we want to talk shit.
No, of course
We
not.
don't. Honestly, none of us here really want to talk shit.
I wish I could be, like, super happy as a Milan fan right now. That would be nice.
Exactly. Yeah, I think
Be
all
great.
of us would love to be super happy and be.
Yeah, the last time we were all happy as a Milan fan was when we won the league.
Yeah.
Dude, Maldini, just seeing Maldini, dude, my Maldini shirt came in and I love it, dude. The same shirt Teo wore to troll on Instagram. I bought that shirt immediately, dude. It's so nice.
Yeah. So did you guys see that when Modric he did that little
Interview?
not interview, he
The
was at
presentation?
the presentation of the Milan Store Club.
Yeah, the balcony.
Yeah, and there was like a lot of people out there coming to see him, and it was reported that they started singing the Cardinale you have to sell.
Yeah, did you watch the video of the chant?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I just
Did
read
it?
it.
Bro, everyone joined in the chant. Women, children, fucking everyone. You can literally see kids fucking chanting it.
Dude, imagine coming to Milan and the crowd is saying, "Sell the club, you piece of shit owner." You know,
Modric turned to his translator. He's like, "What are they saying?"
These guys, man, they're stepping into a nightmare. They don't know. They
Dude,
don't
they're
know.
not even paying attention. They didn't even
I don't
watch
think
that.
they care.
They don't care. Yeah, they definitely don't care at all.
Let's see. Let's see. Roy Mateata, I don't know who that is. From Crystal Palace is ideal for Allegri. I don't know who that is. You guys know who that is? I don't know
No,
who
but
that is.
sounds ideal for Redbird because it's someone I don't fucking know.
Right.
Yep.
Just a
Uh,
random.
Vlahovic didn't cut it with Juve. What makes you think he would do good in Milan? He's getting paid 12 million in wages. He's not going to accept being paid below Leao's wages. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I said, listen, my first choice would have been Keane, but I don't know. It's. You have a good point there. I'm not going to argue on that. You still got Okafor? No, Okafor, guys. I would not. I would not. Okafor is one of these players that is going to look like a phenom in preseason, but as soon as the real deal starts, he's not going to get much playing time because he's never going to be a starter. He's going to lose motivation. He's not going to be match fit. It's one of these players that is just pointless to have, in my opinion.
He's Swiss. So is Jashari.
Yeah, and so is this new left back or right back.
Oh,
So
he's Swiss
we're
also,
no longer the French contingent. We're the Swiss contingent.
We downgraded. We
bro.
keep on that. We
I swear, Billy Bean's algorithm includes light skins. You have to check off the light skin box. RLC, fucking Okafor, this right back, bro. You got to be light skin. You got to be handsome and light skin.
yeah. I mean, shit. From French, I mean, France is good. I'll take France. Now we go in Swiss. What's after Switzerland?
You could tell this is some AI
Bulgaria?
bullshit, bro. AI be making mistakes like that, where it like gets stuck on a loop and starts spitting out like similar results. I swear, they're just running this shit through an algorithm and just going, "Yeah, that sounds about right." They don't know what the fuck they're doing, bro.
Yeah, no, they're a joke. Roy, I believe 70 million is Mercato budget. 70 million does sound about right. Forza fake fans. Nico, what's up? Vlahovic can't even play with a goal behind his back, but he is actually quite good at his runs. He's good at making those runs. He's good at making. He's very smart at making those runs. He does have qualities.
Yeah, but we don't really have creative midfielders to unlock passes. Ricci is a possession, just keep possession player. Maybe Jashari, I don't know, but
Yeah, you got Modric and
yeah, but
Jashari
Modric,
probably.
I don't think Modric's going to play 38 games, and even if he
No,
does, he's probably going to play
no,
20
no.
minutes a game. Like,
No, listen. I'm not going to argue with anyone. If you're not convinced with Vlahovic, you have every
is
reason.
Leao all of a sudden going to be this amazing like assist man? Like, I don't know about that, bro.
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
think so.
It's going to be the same as always. Don't forget, we lost 50 million in revenues. Yeah, true. Players that Maldini asked for: Sesko, Olmo, Enzo, Jonathan Davis, Alvarez, Goulet, and Modric when he was there
Oh
for.
my god, dude.
Yeah,
All those guys are trash. That's why we got rid of everything that is Maldini.
Maldini had Maldini had everything ready to go, bro. They just had to back him. Look at Tade, bro. Tade's been waiting for Forlani to take a piss, bro. He's been holding in his piss for months. This guy's bladder's about to burst, dude.
yeah, yeah.
Forlani's on the longest flight in the history of fucking air travel, bro. Holy shit.
That's fucking crazy. Actually, hey, you know what? I want to see what the comments say about Jashari. Hold on, let's go back to these comments here. I saw that thing you posted earlier with Liberali. If that doesn't tell you what the actual situation is, I don't know what will. You know, like who is in charge and how important Tade is. Tade means nothing.
He's useless, bro. Useless. Didn't they learn that selling one of your best midfielders and then just replacing instead of adding on top, like, just gets you eighth place, bro? Didn't they realize that? You have to keep Tajani, and then you have to go sign Jashari, and then you have to go get a DM. You have to strengthen on top of what you
Yeah.
have because you were eighth. You don't fucking take 3 steps back and then take 1 step forward and then jump up and down like a fucking fangirl. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Hey, look at this. Can you see this?
Reinstate or Ricky 20?
No. Look at this on YouTube. Now hiring FBI special agents. Apply now.
Interesting.
Wow. All right. So let's see what the comments say on Jashari's Milan's new Vitinha. Damn. He's the new
But
Vitinha.
team, yeah, huh? We're going that far.
Vitinha went to PSG for the same price.
Really?
Vitinha went to PSG for like 41.
And much younger, too.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Very good midfielder. This one is in Italian. Let's translate. He seems like a complete midfielder to me. He plays with his head held high. He recovers a lot of balls and has a good vision of the game. I see him well with the what? Con il bebote. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know what
I
it means.
think Jashari is a good midfielder, and I don't mind getting him. I'm just saying it's no reason to jump up and down and go crazy. Like,
Yeah, that's
they
exactly
had
what
to
I'm
sell
saying.
they had to sell to Johnny, and they didn't build on top of the good things we had. We're just starting from, a losing position again and just covering a gap. It's not like we grew or got better. He's a good midfielder and I want him, but we were eighth last season. Is he going to be so good that he brings us from eighth to
Nah,
top
no way.
four? Like, no.
Bro, listen to this comment. This one is crazy. Are you ready for this?
Oh, Lord.
A mix of Vitinha in agility and flair, Kante in resilience, and Kimmich in decisive passes.
Oh,
Bro,
my Lord.
Jashari is Vitinha, Kante, and Kimmich all together, guys.
Oh, my God. That guy needs to get Jashari's balls out of his mouth. Jeez. I
We
mean,
eating good.
if you think about it, our whole fan base was going CDK is the next Kaká.
Right, yeah.
Before when he came, we were like, he's the next Kaká. Like, that's how crazy we talked about him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So we need to temper our expectations a bit. Even Tajani took a minute. Like, it took him 2.5 seasons to be productive at all on the attacking front.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if we need to
100%.
wait, if we need to wait 2 seasons for Jashari to get good, and we were eighth already, like, how fucking low are we gonna go, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. Giovanni says, "I thought the club was not going above 25 million for players. It's confusing. I don't know. Maybe they're balancing everything out. I don't know what they're doing.
Maybe they're telling Allegri, okay, I'll give you this midfielder, but you're not getting a striker, and your right back is going to be some fucking bum for 7 million that no one heard of.
Yeah, I think it all adds up in their calculations at the end. However they do it. Let's get Milan Juric, the better Oliver Giroud. Juric. Who the fuck is Milan Juric? I don't know who that is. Senior Green. Sorry.
Juric is that coach who coached Torino, and
Yeah.
Hellas Verona before that, and then Roma and failed.
I think he's talking about a football player though.
Oh, I don't see the comment on the screen.
He says, "Let's get Milan Juric, the better Oliver Giroud." I don't know who that is. Juric, the coach, I know who that is, but a striker called Juric, I don't know.
Get Mitrovic.
Oh,
If we're gonna-
Mitrovic.
If we're gonna get someone with itch in in their name, get Mitrovic. He's better.
Yeah. Just don't fucking put a suit and a tie on these guys with itch on the fucking on the end of their names because
It's bad.
it's bad. Matita is good. I don't know who this guy is. He's too expensive for us. We just buy rejects for kindergarten graduates. I don't know. Roy, how do you rate our midfield versus Inter?
Bro, it's not even close,
Come
bro.
on, dude. Not even.
Why? You don't think we have a better midfield than Inter? Come on, those guys are garbage.
Those guys who went to the Champions League final and almost won the Scudetto as well are trash. Our 8th place midfield that got worse is so much better, bro.
Yeah,
Right. I
it's
would much rather
And
be
even
the
okay, and even if our midfield got better, here's my point. Even if our midfield got better, we were eighth. So like, how much better? Seventh, sixth, fifth? Like, how much fucking better?
yeah. I mean, I guess we will see. But if we were to make a smart, intelligent guess here, no, we're still behind them. And also, there is definitely no long term project in what we do, rather, and what they do. They do long term project shit. We don't. Modric is not long term, and if Ricci has a great season, and someone comes in for him, he's gone. Same thing with Jashari. Same thing with all of our players. So we're not in the same league. Those two teams are operating in a completely different stratosphere than Milan. They're not really doing this Moneyball bullshit that we're doing. They're operating more like proper football clubs with the limitations that you have in Serie A. But I mean, Inter's wages are 130, 140 million. I mean, where are we? I think we're 100. We're like 30 million behind them. I mean, look who they're getting. They're getting Lookman. They want to get Lookman. Like that's an ambition. That's an ambitious club. An ambitious club wants to get a player like Lookman, one of the best players, African Player of the Year. Are they going to get him? I don't know. Maybe not. But that's a player worth getting. That's a player that is going to move the needle.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not 40 years old. I know Modric is one of the best ever, but Modric is done. He's got 1 or 2 years.
Look what happened when we got Ibra at 40 years old. He played 8 games.
Well, no, we got Ibra a little bit younger.
A little
But
bit younger, and he played like fucking 8 games, bro. He disappeared. He literally was injured all season, played 8 games, went and hosted Sanremo, was still gone for another month after that, didn't play again, played like 5 minutes, got injured again, and then claimed credit for the whole season. Fucking bitch. Modric is gonna be good. Modric is gonna be good. Don't get me wrong. He's still Modric, but like, calm down, bro. He's 40 years old.
yeah, Modric is the one that raises the bar for sure.
Modric could have easily gone to the MLS and played for the Chicago Fire, like fucking Tony Cruz or some shit.
Right. He is the one that raises the bar. The other
Schweinsteiger,
guys,
that's who it was.
the other guys still have to show what they're worth. The Napoli midfielders have already won 2 Scudettis now, and they already showed that they're champions. The ones that won the Scudettis for us, we sold them all. That's how we operate. Inter, their midfielders have already won the Scudettis. Their midfielders have already brought Inter to the finals of the Champions League twice, the finals to the Europa League. So I don't think we should be comparing us to them.
No.
I
No
think
way.
right now it's too soon to do that.
Yeah. Fofana still runs around with Timberlands on. RLC gets injured for entire seasons for no reason. The others are midgets. One's 40. Like, bro, Allegri's gonna be ripping his fucking pants off by like game 10, bro. By at least round 10, you're gonna see Allegri ripping his clothes off. Helicoptering his cock all over, bro. Quitting. Rage quitting.
Yeah, look, the difference is this, Giovanni. Napoli and Inter, with their limitations, with the Serie A limitations, they're building a team to win the Serie A, and that's what they're saying. They say it. They're not
They
hiding.
stand behind. They stand on business.
They
They
stand.
don't say it. They show it with action.
They show with action, but they actually say it. Yeah, we are going into this season to win the Scudetto.
And anytime we're asked that question, bro, it's just beta energy. Oh, we just want to be sustainable.
Allegri said top 4 is what we're after, and the way we're operating, I mean, I don't.
And
think
he said we're gonna try. He said we're gonna try. He didn't say we're gonna get top 4. He said we're gonna try to get top 4.
And this is disappointing because we should be the alpha. We are the alpha team. We should be the alpha team.
We're not in Europe. We should be saying we're going for the Scudetto because we're not in Europe, so we have to win. We're Milan. Like, why wouldn't you say that?
Yeah.
Not saying that is like disrespectful to our history, honestly.
And the the ownership, the management continues to put out this message. The objectives are top four, minimum top six, and blah blah blah. You know, if we win, great, yay! If we win, that's amazing. That's literally what they say. That is exactly what they say. That's the energy you give. That's the energy you receive.
Yep. You get what you put in. That's what you'll get out.
Yeah. Vlahovic is a fucking helmet. Oh, sorry. Giovanni says Galliani is coming back. So I read more reports. It looks like it's going to happen.
Yeah, I feel
How
bad.
much power does he actually get, though?
This is elder abuse.
Elder abuse.
This is elder abuse. They're conning an old man who's senile, bro. It's fucked up.
What do you guys think? It's going to be a positive for Milan or a negative?
It's just another way for them to put the wool over fans' eyes so they
Yeah,
don't notice
100%.
the bullshit that they're doing.
100%.
Just like Ibra was, just like Tade is, just like everything that they do when it comes to personnel. They're just trying to put the wool over your eyes so you focus on the nostalgia and not on the current shit show that they're producing.
Yeah, I hope that if Galliani comes, he doesn't participate in this way they're operating, because that will tarnish his reputation.
100%. He needs to just ride off into the sunset. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. This is elder abuse. I think they're like spinning him tails and putting honey in his ears and getting him all excited and nostalgic, and they're just taking advantage of an old man. It's fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see what the purpose of this. If he's coming in to actually make real changes, but he's not. He's not. Listen, Jerry, fucking, these guys have a $600 million vendor's loan. They put in already a lot of money. They're not going to fucking let outsiders come in and dictate how they're going to run Milan. They already decided how they're going to run Milan, and nobody is going to come in and change anything.
No way.
They're going to run the show, and that's
Furlani makes all the decisions no matter who they bring in. Doesn't matter who they bring in. Furlani's making all the decisions. No matter what.
Vitinha is a baller. Love that guy. Yeah, Vitinha is incredible. I'm really impressed with Vitinha. Roy
And
Yep.
PSG paid the same amount for him as we are for Jashari. 40. Around 40.
Yeah. That's a really good.
So if Jashari isn't Vitinha level, that's fucked. He better be Vitinha level.
Jashari, Vitinha is way better.
Well, then we overpaid like crazy.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, listen, Vitinha. You can tell Vitinha is probably going to be the best at that position in the years to come. It looks like it. Maybe not, but right now it looks like it.
They're not even good at Moneyball, dude, because they have no clout in negotiation.
Come help me.
Sorry?
No, sorry, I'm playing a game.
Yeah, they're terrible at Moneyball. The Cis Corporation is proof.
Yeah.
We could have gotten him when he was 20 million. Now he's worth 90.
Yeah, dude.
If that doesn't tell you how shit these guys are or what they profess that they're good at, I don't know what is.
They're so bad, dude.
Roy PSG midfield is very short. Yeah, no. Look, I as I said earlier, if you're a team that keeps possession, yeah, you can have a short midfield. If you're a team that likes to dominate and you like to bring the team upside into the opposition's half and stay there and play keep away, yeah, there's no problem. You can have short midfielders. That's Barcelona. That's what they've done for a long time.
But PSG also has top defenders like Hakimi, Marquinhos.
The Portuguese guy Nuno Mendes also.
Yeah, they have a good coach. They have Dembele. They have a lot too.
Yeah. They have really,
coverage for those guys.
That's a team built to win trophies. That's a proper team to win trophies. They're not doing Moneyball. They're not doing that kind of shit. But I don't think that suits Allegri. Allegri with the small players, I don't know. We'll see. Furlani tied Tara's leash and traveled the world without feeding him. Now Furlani is back. Now Fulani's back. Fed
Tata
Tata
has
and set
been
him loose.
Tata's been locked up in the kitchen, hungry like a dog, dude. Just scratching at the door, waiting for his daddy Furlani to get home.
Yeah. I prefer Jashari than Reindeers. He's more defensive. Probably. Yeah. I mean, hey, listen, guys. You know me, what I think of Reindeers, so you don't need to convince me. But
The only thing is though with reindeers, if you watch highlights of him in the Dutch the Eredivisie, where was he playing there? Right,
yeah,
he was in the highlights he was making tackles and winning the ball back too. So
right,
Jashari's
right,
not
right,
playing in a top 5 league,
right. And
so he might get
yeah,
bounced around. It's possible he might get bounced around.
yeah, and it's difficult for players, especially young players, to come in from a league, let's say like the Belgian league, and then settle in like a top league, like either whether it's EPL or La Liga or Serie A or Bundesliga. Like, it doesn't matter. It's a big jump. So the first year, you cannot expect this guy is going to have an impact. Then
And
if
even
he's
if he does, though, even if he's incredible, even if he's Serie A's best midfielder, we were 8th. And we haven't built anywhere else. So he's not going to take us to fucking first, second, or third.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's see. But that's okay. Thoughts on the man, the myth, the legend, Il Condor coming back? Yeah, as we said, hope it doesn't tarnish his reputation. Jurish is Atalanta coach. No, Jurish plays in Serie A. Really tall striker.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what about the tall striker, Luca? Why don't we get him?
Oh, he went to Napoli.
Oh, wow. Wow. Fuck, man. Napoli's getting good. Napoli's going to win again.
Yeah, Napoli looks like a contender. They're 100% the favorites. There's no.
They should just nerf themselves in the Champions League and win Scudetto again. Just go out of the Champions League early and win the Scudetto easily.
Yeah, they could do that. You know, they're not. They don't have much tradition in the Champions League.
Conte style. He doesn't care about Europe anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Gio Simeone is going for 7 million. What do you guys think about him? Would you get him?
That's Simeone's son.
Yeah.
He's going for how much?
What's that?
Nah. Why would we get him when we can just recall Camarda, bro?
Yeah,
I'd much rather have Camarda.
I would much rather Camarda too. Yeah, if that's the case, yeah. If we're going to spend nothing, I would rather have Camarda. If we're going to spend money, I'd go for Keane. That's what I would do. That's my personal opinion. Is Kakanoglu leaving or staying? According to what I've been reading, he's staying. He made peace with Lautaro, and Inter rejected Galatasaray's offer, so he's staying.
They came out with like some cover story that Lautaro was just using Chananoglu's name, but he was actually mad at someone else. Some bullshit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
They said he was just talking in general terms, and it actually didn't apply to Hakan, and Hakan always wanted to go back to Turkey. It had nothing to do with Lautaro's comments.
Okay.
Whatever.
Ricardo says Inter is in the same boat. Oak Tree already cutting costs.
Here we go again.
Okay,
Here
but
we go
people
again.
people are not under. So this is an analogy I want to use here. People think that this is like track, that everyone starts at the same point on the track and they race at the start of every season, bro. We are starting the season 2 laps behind. We're not starting the race at the exact same starting point as all these other clubs. So every time they take a lap, every time they take a step or two back, we need to remember that we are 2 laps behind still. The race doesn't start right at the same starting point every fucking season, bro. Inter's already 2 laps ahead of us. So yeah, they took a few steps back, but we're still fucking 2 laps behind. We were 8th.
Yeah, but and aside from that, which is true, like Inter is not, Oak Tree is not really operating like Redbird. They're completely different. Remember, Oak Tree is not the same kind. It is a fund, an investment fund, but they don't. It's not about. It's not like Redbird. It's completely different.
They have way more money than Redbird, and they have more money than Elliot.
Yeah, they are much more generalized invest. Well, Redbird is more specific in entertainment. Octra is more general. They
Well, they have
completely
more
operate in
ambition.
different.
Even if the financial situation is the exact same, they still have more ambition.
And they're letting Marotta pretty much dictate how the club is being run. Now, of course, they have influence on money injection, how to spend money for sure. But they're not letting a portfolio manager run the club. They're letting Marotta run the club.
They're
That's
still
a big
allowing it to be run like a football club, whereas Redbird is trying to run it their way, like a Shopify account, and like this dream of building a stadium and having Taylor Swift concerts in it. Like they're not running it like a football club.
Yeah, yeah,
It's just
it's
an
very
amusement
different.
venue for
It's very
them.
different. Very different. Even if it's true that maybe they're cutting costs, but still very different. Let's see. You guys, please, someone bring up the Hakan drama with Inter. That was funny shit. Yeah, we just spoke about that. Roy, to be honest, Inter's losing its gas. They're not that scary anymore. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We've been hearing this almost every year, Giovanni. Every year we
Is it
hear the
fun?
Inter.
Every year, Inter's gonna be horrible and blah blah blah. Inter's terrible. Look at Napoli. Look at this. There's problems with all of our rivals, bro. I swear, dude, our fans will never just look in the mirror and look at us.
Yeah,
They're so quick to deflect.
I wouldn't listen. Everybody can do what they want, but I personally would not look and hope at the deficiencies of other teams. I would just really look at what we're doing.
Dude, for real.
And what we're doing is very concerning. Now, is Inter losing something? I don't know. What did they do this summer? If they're going to bring in Lookman, I think that's big. I think that's a lot of strength that comes into that team.
I hope that doesn't happen.
If that happens.
And I hope he
But
flops like Correa. I hope he flops like Correa did.
But do you see the difference though in what we're saying ambition? If they're cutting costs, they're still trying to get Lukeman.
Yeah.
We're cutting costs, and we have to use make deals.
I mean, listen, Lookman is one of the best players in Serie A. Like, that's ambition. You're trying to go and get one of the best players in Serie A, African Player of the Year. That tells me that they're ambitious, Us getting Estupinian does not tell me we're ambitious.
We would never go after an actual proven player in Serie A, bro.
Right, yeah. Like, Jashari is a proven player in Belgium, and he costs so much money. Like, that to me is not ambition. That's just dumb.
The only time we get proven players is when they're 100 years old and they ask to come to us.
Right. Yeah. Look, we used to get the best in Serie A. Remember, when we were a real club, we used to get the best in Serie A. We used to get the Lookmans of Serie A. Now we don't even look at them.
Yeah, right.
We don't even look.
For lack of a better word, we don't look at the Lookmans. We go blind, bro. We turn into Ray Charles when there's an actual proven talent on the spreadsheet.
Nah, Ray Charles, he can see too well. We turned into Stevie Wonder.
Oh yes, Stevie Wonder.
Lookman even single-handedly ended Leverkusen's undefeated season in a European Cup final with a hat-trick.
He destroyed. He was insane that game.
We'll see if they get
that game, by the way.
Yeah, you did. I saw it live.
We'll see if they get him. I heard Forlani wanted to Italianize the squad. So far, apart from Ricci, it seems we're getting more foreigners while Italians leave Milan. Forlani is a liar.
They did say that.
Forlani is the biggest liar. He said we weren't going to sell anybody. A week later, we sold Tijani, Teo. Forlani is the biggest liar weasel there is. There's no doubt about it. If Forlani says something, the opposite is going to happen. That's 100%. If Scaroni says something, then that's what we're going to do. If Forlani says something, the opposite is happening. He's not going to stay that he's got that backing. He's not going to stay that way. Forza Milan Joseph, what's up, bruv? Better Galliani than Scaroni, but I think Scaroni would stay anyway, right? They're bringing Galliani in because Jerry has lost the Curva Sud. Yeah, did you guys see that they want to ban the Curva Sud and the Curva
Yeah,
Nord too?
yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. They want to take away the soul.
Why?
Because they're not the most
They're not easy to control.
oh, yeah, they're not the most pleasant people.
You mean, but they weren't complaining when they were booing Maldini and celebrating spending 130 million.
Oh yeah, they love them then. Now that they're boycotting the team and they're saying this and that and the other, they want to ban them. Yeah. Roy, someone like Galliani would not accept any position without having authority. Galliani is a president or CEO with authority. Yes, otherwise he would not accept. And I think they also do want to give him, offer him shares, so he would have some shares. So probably, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Giovanni says, Roy, being optimistic is what is keeping me sane.
Sane. It's insane to lie to yourself and not face reality. That's
I
not
mean,
sanity. Living in a delusional version of reality is not being sane.
but
It's actually the
I mean,
definition of schizophrenia. You're actually schizophrenic, my boy.
but I mean, I think the best optimism we can have is top four, but
Yeah.
Scudetto, not a chance, guys. No way.
Which is crazy to me
How
because
can we win the Scudetto?
we're out of Europe. We only have one competition, I guess Coppa Italia as well, but like we should be trying to win the Scudetto. But it's really, really sad that it's
And you
not
haven't
even
heard one mention of them saying that we're going
the
for the
fact
title
that it's
this year.
not even possible is so sad. That's ridiculous. That's
But
so
they
sad,
haven't
bro.
even mentioned it. They haven't even mentioned, last year things didn't go as well as we wanted. This year we're going for the title, or we
We're
or
top
or
two,
say
top
we have an
three.
an obligation to go for the title.
Oh, that's fucking trash, bro. Redbird inherited a top three team consistently season
No,
over
no, no.
season
Redbird
and
inherited a title winning team.
took us to eighth, man. Wow, and now we're not even considering the Scudetto as a possibility when we're out of Europe completely. Wow, we have fallen so fucking far. How could you possibly glaze anything these fucking pieces of shit do? How is it possible?
In order to be you need to have such a strong group from the head to the feet. Like everything needs to be intact. Everything needs to be healthy. Everybody needs to be on the same page. It's with this
They
with
don't
these
have
guys.
that. They
It's
definitely
not
don't have
there.
that. You can
It's not
tell
there.
it's very discombobulated at the top of our club. Like the fact that our directors, multiple of them, came out and said, we don't have to sell Tajani Reinders. We're not going to sell him. He's going to be our player next season. The fact that they said that and then still sold him so
Yeah, but
soon
only
after that,
only an only an
that's
idiot would believe that though. Remember,
but
these guys came out and said they didn't need to sell Tonali, but they couldn't pass up a deals like that, so we sold him.
yeah, but that I mean Moncada literally said reindeers will be playing with us next season. Like
Yeah, but again, we
that's
can't
so
believe them
bad.
because they literally, the words coming out of the mouth said we did not need to sell Tonali, but they
Maybe
did because it was a financial opportunity.
but then
That
but then
only
it didn't
tells
work
you,
out. But then it didn't
but
work out and
it
and
doesn't
fans
matter
were
for them.
pissed. So they didn't learn from that at all.
Were
That we
fans
got
pissed?
worse.
Were fans pissed because they spent money in the summer,
That's crazy. Yeah, but
and
didn't they see our
that's all
results?
that.
Didn't they see that we got worse? They didn't learn from that?
It doesn't matter. Then after that, they go get two Portuguese coaches, and everyone started drooling over that. These
Maybe
guys are Our fans are literally retarded. The only fans that I can truly trust are on this channel and Milanista 360.
yeah.
Everybody else is literally needs to be in Gotham City's mental asylum. Like if you ain't part of these two groups, and there's like a handful of other channels that I actually like. But if you ain't a part of them, no, bro, like y'all, you guys are
You,
all like literally
you,
retarded, and I will say it to anybody,
you know
literally
what's
retarded.
That's true. You're 100% right. And you know what's really crazy, bro? My boy Eric, who's now in our chat, I hope he joins one of these lives. He said last June that we're going to finish this past season eighth. And then we finished eighth, bro. He got his spot fucking on.
Damn.
He got a
That guy,
spot. He is the only
he's.
person on earth I know that got that spot on so early.
Did he bet on it? He could have made tons of money.
Dude, he's good at sports betting. He made $16,000 off of a
Yeah.
$50 bet. Remember that?
I saw that.
From that
Yeah.
from that Spain France final. The dude freaking
Yeah.
yeah, he knows his shit.
16K.
He made
16K.
16K from $50 bet.
$50.
Uh, but he said we were going to be eighth last season, and even I was like, "Bro, shut the fuck up! What are you talking about? No, we're not." Like I
Hey, even
really
I had this fight. I had us fighting for at least
I had us
fifth.
top four. I had us top four.
I had us fighting for fourth or fifth
Yeah,
behind Inter, Napoli,
yeah.
um, you, and Atalanta, and I had us
No,
fighting with Juventus and
yep,
Roma for
yep.
those spots.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure most fans had us fourth or fifth, with a few,
Yeah.
idiots like
Same.
the Americans at fucking St. Milan saying that we are going to win the Scudetto. Like they're just so fucking dumb. They just
At
say that
least,
shit
at
constantly.
least you and Roy have like different like ethnic backgrounds. I'm American, and they make me look fucking stupid.
I feel
Yeah.
bad for
I'm
you,
sorry.
bro.
Like,
I'm
I wouldn't
at
even
sorry.
least,
claim
like,
it. You should just say
like,
you're African, Nathan, bro. You're black. You
like,
might as well
like,
just say you're African, bro.
just think about that for a second. Think of the fight I have to fight. Think
Oh,
of my battle.
it's so embarrassing, bro. I feel bad. It's horrible.
Like,
You have to be around those idiots,
e-
dude.
exactly. You see, like,
Oh, Lord.
gosh,
At least my boy Eric is Brazilian, and I'm around fucking people with
exactly.
some flavor, dude. These Americans, oh my god,
And I have
they're
to be part of that
so
group. I have to
cringe,
be.
dude.
I have to be part of that group.
AC
Nah, you're
Milan,
not, Nathan. You're not. Don't worry.
Pulisic is the LeBron James of soccer.
Stop.
You guys have Pulisic, man. Damn, you guys must be good. Fuck. And Musa. Oh my god.
Rock. About maybe like a month or so ago, I was coming out of Target and I saw some young person with a Milan jersey, and I said Forza Milan, and he looked at me like if I spoke Japanese to him. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
He had no idea what you were
No.
talking
It's
about.
like,
I
what?
had no clue what I just
Oh
said.
my god.
For, Milan. Forza Milan.
What is
Wa-
that? I thought the
Was that
team's
guy
name was
speak?
Christian Pulisic, dude.
Was that guy speaking to me? Jesus Christ! Like, what the? Almost. Oh my lord! I almost wanted to rip the jersey off of him, but it was definitely a newer jersey. I'm like, okay, he's a Fulani era fan.
Damn, he might have just been scared because you're a gun-toting giant black man, dude.
I should have shot him. I should have shot him.
Oh man, that
Take
is
that fucking
bad,
jersey
dude.
off.
Dude, listening to these other Milan channels, oh my god, they're so. I feel so confident going into next season. I don't even think it matters if we have 30% possession, because that Perth Glory results shows that we can do damage up top. Look at Leao in that
Oh my
position.
lord.
Oh my god. Look at Okafor, he's reborn. Oh
And
my
Rock, we had
lord.
said it
But
earlier,
listen,
Rock.
listen,
Oh
guys.
my
I
lord.
listen to a lot of Italian podcasts too. That disease also exists in Italy. Yeah, not
Oh
just in Italy.
no. Really?
Yeah.
That's poor. I mean, if you think about it, the average IQ of just a human being in general from any country is pretty low, dude.
Yeah.
That's why they think we evolved from apes. So, many of us have not gotten far enough.
I still want an apology tour. There still needs to be an apology tour.
Oh
This
yeah,
channel
no,
deserves
for
one
sure,
still. This
for
channel,
sure.
Milan East 360, like bro. No, think
Deserve an
about it.
apology.
Think about being called negative, unprofessional, pieces of shit for years, and then turning out to be hundred and
Uh, uh,
fifty
uh,
percent
uh.
right
2 years because we call this the moment
over
these
two
guys,
years.
the
I took a
moment these
while.
guys took.
I took 6-ish months where I was hopeful, and
I
then
didn't. I,
flipped.
I knew after the moment. Maldini was having. You remember when the contract talks were stalling for
Oh,
Maldini?
yep.
I knew from that point on. I said he's being set up, and I was not excited
You
for
called it. You definitely called it. Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Anything.
Yeah.
I'll
So
admit
I'm
That Maldini firing broke me like into pieces, bro. I'm
rock,
not gonna lie.
rock.
I'm still
I
hurt.
rock. I remember Larry calling me a conspiracy theorist.
No, I didn't believe you too, man. I thought it'd be so stupid to fire such your best asset.
Yeah.
Because
Number one
I
asset.
wouldn't believe I couldn't believe someone would be so stupid to do
Me
it.
too.
American
Clint was saying that
American
too. Clint was saying that they would totally fire Maldini, and I was like,
yeah,
no way. I was like, no,
because
no chance.
America is an at-will country, so they can literally fire you
For any
for
reason at all,
any reason.
or
So
no
I
reason.
knew exactly, or no reason. So I knew off rip Maldini was getting set up. I already knew it.
Bro, to this day, I'm still shocked and hurt. Every time I think about it, I actually feel pain like in my body. I still feel hurt. I don't think I'll ever recover from that, bro. Seriously, I don't think I'll ever recover 100% from that ever.
Maldini had an interview recently. Did you guys see it by any chance? I didn't see it.
No,
He
I didn't see it.
he
we
was
should
on.
do a live on it though, because I have no idea what he said, and I would like to know what he said.
Yeah, it was came out the 3rd of August. I saw snippets of it, but yeah. Okay, let's go to chat. Let's see what the chat is saying. Where are we? Being optimistic. If I was Jerry, I would offer Galliani shares in Milan and select him as president with authority. Get rid of Scaroni for his failures, but let's hope Uncle Festa fires Fula. Yeah, I
I
mean,
think Galliani could probably come in and help with the stadium project. Scaroni is obviously way too abrasive and honest and talks too fucking much and gets too red of a face in public to get this shit approved by people. He's a yapper. And these guys like shit low key under the table. They don't like people out there talking shit. They need to get Galliani in there. He moves like a gentleman. Just for the stadium project. I don't think when it comes to the sporting project and building the team, Galliani's not going to do shit in that regard because Furlani does everything there. I think they're bringing him in for the handshakes, for the greasing palms, for those reasons,
yeah,
and those reasons alone, for his reputation.
yeah. They're not they're way too deep into it to have any outsider come in and change anything. That's not gonna happen. These are all dreams. I would love all of this to happen, but unfortunately, it's not. Listen, this year, Ricardus, you're not wrong about this. Kivu is a novice coach. He isn't anything like Inzaghi, not a proven coach like Inzaghi. That might make a difference.
I
That
think so
might make a
too. I
difference.
don't think Kivo's a good coach. I didn't think he was a particularly good player either when I watched him. Like he wasn't
He was
particularly
he was a role
intelligent.
player. He was a
He
role
was
player.
just he was just a role. He wasn't like a special talent or like a genius on the pitch or anything like that. So he's just going to be basic.
Yeah, and we saw him. At least, I mean, I remember seeing. Now, again, I don't know how much weight I want to put into that, but that when he played against that Brazilian team, Fluminense, I think it was,
Yeah.
he completely got out coached by
Yeah.
miles.
Dude, that Fluminense coach, I kind of want him, dude.
He's good. I was really impressed. Very
Yeah, I like
impressed.
him a lot. I do think Inter could fall. Don't get me wrong. I just don't know if they're going to fall below us.
Yeah. I look. I wouldn't count on that. I wouldn't like hold my breath on that. If it
They are.
happens, it happens.
They're in a lot of competitions and stuff. I mean, if they like sell a major player like Lautaro or something before the window ends, or Bastoni or like someone big for them, Barella, someone big, a pillar, I could see them dropping. I just don't see them dropping below us. Like we're so far back.
Yeah, as far as I know, they don't need to sell anybody. And it looks like they're trying to get big players now. Looks like they're trying to get big players in August. They got a few players, but they're nothing great. They're not move leaders. The players they got. They got this guy called Sukic, Sukic. They say he's good. I saw a little bit of him. He's got a lot of experience to still acquire. They got the guy from Parma. What's his name? The African player. He had a good
Uh,
season apparently,
what position does he play?
like a forward player.
I forgot.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely agree when it comes to Kivu. That is a downgrade from Simone Inzaghi.
For sure.
There's no doubt about that. To be honest, Roy, I don't blame Redbird. I blame Elliot. Those were the idiots who sold to Redbird.
Yeah, but
I would
Redbird
agree.
bought something. Redbird bought something that they can't fucking afford. So fuck them too.
Yeah,
They
they
they're so
definitely
they
they
have they could barely keep Toulouse in the first division in France. Like, what
didn't they
makes
get
them think that?
relegated?
Yeah, they got relegated. What makes them think that they had the financial firepower and skill to run a major institution like AC Milan? Like, what made them so bold? Like,
And let that sink in.
Because they
Think of the
didn't.
aftermath. Think of the aftermath now. That's gonna happen once these guys leave because there's no way they don't realize that you cannot be sustainable and be a big club and expect the fans to be on board. So they're gonna have to sell. But the problem is they've destroyed the team so much that the next owners are gonna have to come in and spend like 300 million to get this team right again. Bro, we have no proper ball winner. Our back line is just in
so
fucking
makeshift.
shambles.
It's
It's
so
so
makeshift.
makeshift.
Allegri's
And the
gonna
only
scream like crazy, bro. Allegri's gonna go fucking nuts on the sideline, bro. He's gonna
Yeah,
lose his mind.
yeah, yeah.
exactly,
We're going to see a
exactly.
lot
Like
of that. A lot of that.
ex- e-
He's gonna
and
try
then
to play it cool though, because he's at Milan and he had that big blow up at Juve. But this team is gonna frustrate him so fucking
This
badly.
team is going to frustrate him more.
He's not gonna be
More.
able to contain himself for sure. I
yeah,
can't
Yeah.
wait for that. I can't wait to see him rip his shirt
Oh, it's
off.
going to be amazing.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. That's gonna be the highlight of the season.
Yo,
I don't
we're
even
the.
care where we finish in the table. I just want to see Allegri rip his fucking clothes off.
I wonder if if there are websites that are placing bets on when he's going to first do that. What game day he's going to do that first.
It has to be a Coppa Italia like quarterfinal or something, bro.
Yeah.
Because that's the only like major competition we're gonna be in. We're not gonna be anywhere near the Scudetto, so Coppa Italia is our only fucking trophy we can compete
Yeah.
for.
No, he's going to lose his mind. He's going to lose his mind. Well, he can't control himself. He
How
doesn't
many
care.
times is he gonna say Rafa per game?
Rafa! He's gonna
How many
scream and
times per
shout.
game?
He's gonna tear his shirt as he's screaming, Rafa!
He's gonna throw his
Fucking
shirt.
run back!
He's gonna
Run
throw his
back!
shirt at Rafael Leao, bro.
Yeah.
He's gonna grab him by the freaking collar every time he subs him out and just choke him.
Yeah.
He's gonna go nuts. When are we signing DeShulio, by the way?
Oh, the shoe is already there. He's already there. You just don't know yet.
If he's not gonna, he's gonna be Danny Alves, bro. He's gonna play right back and be assistant coach at the same time, just like Danny Alves did in
Right,
Brazil.
yeah.
yeah. Regardless, people are there. There is that rumor about Redbird is just managing Milan for Elliot. Yeah, I've seen that rumor.
Yeah, but they suck at managing it. Even if you did small budgets, they suck. They spent so much money on Morata and Kyle Walker and Joao Felix and Fonseca and Conceição. They wasted so much fucking money, dude.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Libby and Samurai said the same thing.
Chukwueze.
Redbird are under Elliot finance. Yeah,
Then
yeah.
then Elliot needs to hire a different front for themselves because they suck.
Yeah. They should
They need-
just let it go. Let Milan leave Milan alone.
If I was Elliot, I would cancel the extensions that they gave on the loans for Redbird. I would take it back, put people in place that know what they're doing, get it healthy again, and then sell it to someone else.
It's called Bring Maldini back. Like, if I was Elliot, I would be pissed because this is Elliot's money that they put in
Yeah.
to make Milan get back to first place. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
their budget wasn't huge, but the budget was growing each year, and we
Mm-hmm.
saw that each year the budget was bigger, and we
Yep.
got better players, and
Mm-hmm.
that's fine. It takes a while, but it's fine.
Yeah.
And then these guys come in and sell everything that Elliott bought and made the team worse. I would be pissed if I was Elliott. Like,
Yeah.
bro,
Gordon Singer doesn't even come to the games anymore. Paul Singer should be calling Gary every day, bro. What the fuck are you doing? I'm expecting you to repay those loans. Like, what are you doing?
yeah,
I know
I
Gary's
hope.
sweating right now,
I
dude.
really hope they fail. I really hope they fail.
I hope they default. I hope they default on all those loans.
Yeah, me too.
Fayadinho says there's another report regarding Milan interested in Hoyland, even if it's just a loan. Yeah, I saw this one as well.
Of
I don't
course,
know what
and
to, I don't know what to think about Hoyland. What do you
same
really?
as
Isn't
same
he
as
just a?
Vlahovic, dude. Same situation as Vlahovic. Maybe it will be good, maybe it won't. It's a risk.
But isn't he another Jimenez also? Like, isn't he more or less the same?
He's a little stronger than Jimenez, I
He's
would say.
stronger.
I think
Yeah,
he's a better ball player as well.
Okay.
yeah.
Would
I
you
would
Like
guys
say,
on the
would you
ball, he
guys
seems
have him
better.
over Jimenez?
Yeah, I would take
they would probably compete for a starting spot, and Hoyland would probably win that competition like more often.
Jimenez needs to be sold. I
Jimenez
would.
is so bad. Oh
Yeah,
my lord! How did we end up signing such a bitch? He's such a bitch.
39 million.
Oh my
cannot
lord!
believe we got him.
He's one of the players Milan in the history of the club that Milan has spent the most on. But I mean,
And
we've spent that money on
He's
Bonucci.
just
but
he's like
but they
Andre
bought a
Silva, dude.
like exactly. And Andre Silva, like God, like he's
He's
one
a
of the worst fucking players that we could have signed.
he's a banter level signing for sure. Banter level.
And Andre Silva, like
You could have signed. You
again,
could have signed. You could have
we
signed
basically
Girassi. You could have signed Girassi. You could have signed Boniface or Boniface. You could have signed
Wasn't
anyone
Girassi
else, dude.
17 million last season? He was 17
Yeah,
million.
yeah.
He
Like
had a clause that was 17 million.
you could have signed anyone else, dude, and you spent that much money on this fucking softy.
Mm.
Yeah. It's the handsome FC. It's the Ibra effect, dude. Ibra's. I don't want to say it because I don't want to get in trouble, but Ibra is you know what.
Oh, really? You think?
Yeah, I think so. He keeps settling for guys because they're handsome, dude, and paying whatever it costs and not looking at the football, dude.
how
He's
did
he's
Pavlovich get on
he,
the team?
he's on this handsome FC fucking kick, and he can't
But
get out of the
but
loop, dude.
but how did Pavlovich get on the team?
Uh, Ask Ibra, dude.
You
Ask
gotta have
Ibra.
one. You gotta have one duff on. You have to have one duff designated ugly friend.
Hey
Apologies.
man, Ibra likes being bottom sometimes, man.
Juve banned their Curva Sud when they opened J Stadium, which was a terrible mistake. But San Siro is a public stadium, and now they can do that. Yeah, no. They want to ban the Curva once. If they own the club, they want to ban. If they own the stadium, they want to ban it. You mentioned the Scudetto. You add extra pressure. I mean, these.
Exactly. Why not add extra pressure? Are we ever going to add pressure and step up, or are we content and complicit in being mid-table?
Yeah, look, if you want to be a champion, you have to face that pressure like that pressure is your oxygen. You got to live in pressure. Remember what Giovanni, obviously that's an Italian name. You remember what Gattuso used to say? You have to love to suffer. You want to be a champion, you have to love to suffer. And
Yeah,
that's
but these guys,
Exactly, dude.
when these guys first came in and they started talking about finances over winning trophies, that's how you know these guys growing up have never played sports a day in their life.
Never.
Because if you play sports, you crave competition and you crave winning. And these guys don't have
nah.
that in them. You can
Fulani,
tell.
Definitely
Fulani's a
not.
scary cat. You got look at him. That guy
Look at
is
American fans, dude, if you think about it. They are die-hard fans for their teams, even if their teams are fucking
Exactly.
even if they lose,
Exactly.
even if they're dead last, dude. If they're the NFL's worst fucking team, the stadium's still sold out.
Exactly. That's why
That's
you know
American
these
fans,
guys.
bro.
That's how
and
you
that's
know these
what
guys are not, and not even just soccer fans. They're not sports enthusiasts.
yeah. And that's what Jerry is banking on. That is what he was banking. He's getting it too. That's crazy. I heard the reason TJ Reindeer's sale being so cheap is because Redbird and Citigroup are doing business outside of football. Yep, that
Yep.
is
Yeah,
100%
I
true.
heard that. Yeah.
Correct.
That is 100% true.
Correct. Disgusting. Disgusting.
That's another reason why. There you go. Like we're not a proper team. A real team doesn't do that shit.
No, definitely not.
My expectation was sixth, barely fifth for last season. Did you guys notice how they pronounce Luka Modric? Luka Modric. Who does? Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic on ESPN. Second star incoming. Apparently, Scaroni has personal interest in San Siro project. Yeah. Napoli are favorites for the Serie A, 100%. Actually, let's look at these rosters. I wanted to check out these rosters, the Serie A rosters so far. So we got Atalanta. Um, they kind of look the same. Carnesecchi, Casano, Heinz, Calvini, Bellanova, Ederson, Giroud. Like this midfield for me, this line of midfield here is probably better than ours. I think Ederson, Darun, this midfield here, I think is either the same level or probably better.
Definitely better because they have more Serie A experience.
Yeah.
De Cutler, Suleimane. Who's Suleimane? Who the fuck is Suleimane? Isn't that the guy that was murdered? Suleimani?
By Trump.
Yeah, isn't that the guy that was murdered, right?
We got him, Soleimani. We shot him like a dog.
Yeah, that's right. Like a dog.
We know where he was hiding.
Let's see Bologna. What does Bologna? Actually, let's go to Milan. Let's see what Milan looks like. How did they put Milan? Formation. So they have a 4-3-3 with Magnan in goal, Salamakers right back, Tomori Pavlovic the defenders, Estupinian left back, Modric, Ricci, Jashari, the three, Pulisic, Jimenez, Leao. I doubt this is what we're going to see. I think we're going to see a 3-5-2.
What
I
are
don't
they
know.
going to be the center backs?
Yeah. I think we're going to see that. What do you guys think? What are we going to see? What are your guesses?
You have to put
I'm
ROC
still
or
thinking of
Fofana in there.
5-3-2. I'm
Huh?
thinking of
ROC or
5-3-2.
Fofana are definitely going in there.
Yeah, I think so too. Aralcio
Yeah.
Fofana. You can't have all these small guys in there if you're not going to be a team that holds possession the whole time. Yeah. Apparently, Scaroni read that. Let's see. Elliot had the PIF to sell to. Hope that happens. Some people are saying that Redbird is just managing. Oh yeah, you said Rock Allegri will not give a damn. He's a corporate coach, a yes man. He will milk the cow like Pioli until his contract runs. This is 100% true. Allegri has always been a yes man, a corporate worker. In Italy, that's always been his reputation.
A corporatist, as they say.
Our corporatist, yeah. Where is Red John?
Red John is so upset about his Chukwueze prediction that he decided to become a fan of golf.
Yeah, he's quit football.
Red John only appears whenever Chukwueze scores.
Yeah.
He's like Mariah. He's like Mariah Carey at Christmas.
I will say this though, Red John hates Redbird now. He hates Redbird.
He hates him.
He
With a
hates
passion.
Redbird. He hates him so bad. He hates him so badly. He quit Milan, bro. He just quit everything.
Yeah.
That's what these Balkans do, dude. They run away, dude. As soon as they're wrong, instead of facing up to the music, they run.
Incredible.
Red John.
And John, show yourself. Laert is
The people are
just,
asking for you, my boy.
Laert has detached himself completely.
Liar has just buried himself in you know what for the last.
Libyan said Lard has been canceled by FURLANI.
Yeah. Laird is done with it. He can't do it.
Liar doesn't even tell his Tinder dates that has a channel and is a fan of Milan and he watches football. He doesn't even tell the.
Yeah. Nah, you're not going to see Larrett for a while now. I don't think you're going to see him for a while. He's quit essentially. Redbird are in the entertainment business. Instead of owning a football club, Redbird should just build a stadium without owning a football club, do concerts, getting live music, selling tickets, etc., and rent
Yeah,
out the stadium.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
We're a Shopify account and a concert stadium. That's what they
that's
want to
right.
turn us into. They could not care less about the football. If they did, they would have learned from their lessons, put other people in place, and let them do their work. They didn't learn any lessons. They didn't put football people in place. Well, they did, but they don't let them do their work. So it's same situation. There's just Shopify, entertainment. We're not here to win fucking Scudettos or anything like that.
Yep.
They said that that winning all the time is boring.
Yeah. It's not good. It's not good for the ecosystem.
I
You
cannot
got to do
believe
the
it.
Moneyball story, Nate. In order
I
to recreate the Moneyball story, you have to be dead fucking last for a decade.
I I cannot believe in my lifetime I have heard an owner. I don't. It doesn't even necessarily have to be our owner, but just a football or sporting owner in general come out and say winning all the time is bad.
Yeah. Even the
I have.
biggest idiots that have zero football knowledge wouldn't say anything like that.
Yeah, but
Like
I'm not even talking about in terms of football. I'm talking about across sports,
all sports.
all sports. I have
I'm
never heard an owner come out and say that winning all the time is not a good thing.
it makes Serie A weaker.
Like, that is crazy to even hear that,
Yeah.
especially from a big club. Like, what? I've
It's
never,
it's bad for the ecosystem.
I've never heard an owner of hell. It doesn't even have to be sports. Even in business, you should want to succeed all the time in business. Like, what? I've
It,
never
it
heard of
makes no
this.
sense. It makes no sense. The only thing it tells me is that they were trying to soften the blow of what they knew they were going to do to our club. They knew that they were going to fucking put us in this position and tank
Oh
this
yeah.
project.
Of
They
course
knew
they
it.
knew. Yeah. Yeah. The one of the his latest
Tempering expectations like that on purpose.
he said that he had no intention of buying a winning club or building a winning club. He said that that's not what we're doing. And when he goes to his seminars, he's talking about finances, and really that's what he's talking about. They don't give a fuck about sports in those seminars that he goes to. It's all about investments and finances. And he said that their project is not about winning trophies. Their project is about how to maintain a club, sustain it, make it sustainable, and you can't do that with a winning club. Look at PSG, Man City. These clubs have huge fucking debts. They make a lot of money, but they have tons of debts.
Yeah, yeah. You need to
Yeah.
know how to move big amounts of money. Hey, listen, if we recreated a conversation between Gary and Forlani, it definitely goes a little something like this. Gary calls him, "Hey, Giorgio, how is it going? How are we doing? Oh, those spreadsheets look good. Finances are healthy. We're selling tickets. It's good. Money wise, everything's good. How's the team? Are we winning? Oh yeah, we just won the Dragon Trophy. We just won the Koala Fuck Cup. We actually just scored 9 goals on a team in Australia. The team's doing really. Oh, that's great to hear, Giorgio. That's awesome work, dude. Keep it up, man.
Dragon trophy.
Awesome work, dude. Keep it up. Keep it up. Nice job. That's how that conversation goes, dude.
Yeah.
Dragon trophy needs to be trending on Twitter right now.
We won the Dragon Trophy. We won the
Kneel on
Koala
Twitter,
Fuck Cup. We
Dragon
scored
Twitter.
9 goals.
Dragon Oh my God. We are so embarrassed. We're literally a science experiment.
We're cringe.
We
We're
We are
are.
literally
It
cringe,
we
dude.
is.
are literally a
It
science
is.
experiment.
Nathan, it is.
Well,
It
they
is an
said that. They said
experiment.
they're experimenting a totally new way of running a football club
Yeah.
of our size. A totally new way. Run a football club of our size, but run it the way a football club that's fucking tiny is run and see if it works out still. Whoa, what a surprise that it didn't. Fucking idiots.
Yeah. Yeah.
What if you ran really big clubs the way that small clubs are run? Ooh, what a novel idea, sir. Let's try that out.
Yeah.
Fucking
Like
idiot.
the best we could hope to become in like 10 years. Like if these guys stayed for 10 years, the best we can hope to become is what Atalanta is right now. And that is it.
No, seriously though. You're
Like
Yeah.
right.
literally, that is it. And look,
They wouldn't be.
and remember, Atalanta didn't they get relegated at one point?
Uh,
Or were
no,
they just really low in the table?
Atalanta has always been a small team, aside from these past
Right, but I'm saying
years.
the only reason I said Atalanta is because they're now, a Champions League level
Yeah,
team.
yeah, yeah.
But look how long Atalanta was a selling team for all of my life.
No, their whole
And
existence, they always
right,
been.
right. They just now they're still a selling team, but
We
their scouting and player development is on another level.
yeah,
Yeah,
we are victims of the concept economies of scale. We have interpreted that terminology and that concept totally wrong. Where we're like, okay, if we run things with the same economic concepts but at higher numbers, it might be successful for a higher level club. If we just run the same type of margins, the same type of strategies, we apply the same concepts that small and mid-level clubs do that are profitable, but we just do it at higher numbers because we own AC Milan, and result the financial results will carry over. But because we're already an institution with history and a starting point, the sporting results will come with it too in our case because we're starting at such a higher level and working at bigger numbers. And dude, no, economies of scale don't work that way because you're now in the context of a competitive environment where there are other clubs who also have history, who also have a strong base, who also are competitive, and they're not doing that bullshit strategy. They're actually targeting winning and winning players and players who win and building teams that win. So like you're an idiot. You're not competing against those small clubs and those mid-level clubs. You're competing against the top four clubs, and none of them are doing
Exactly.
that. Like they think because of the economies of scale concept that these things will apply, but some rules won't apply to them because they're AC Milan and not these other clubs, and they're working with bigger numbers, not these smaller numbers. But if you're doing the same margins and you're doing the same strategy and you're just it's lateral. You're doing lateral moves. You're not. These are not elevated concepts. You're not operating in the context that a top club like Milan would operate in. It doesn't make sense. They're trying to apply shit that's not applicable to us and is not working, and they're not learning.
Yeah,
So
he
bad.
would they would have been better off taking over a Portuguese team
Yes,
because those teams with their history of how they sell their players for no lower than 60 million. That work they would have done better at a Portuguese club.
they own Toulouse for a reason, bro. It would make sense if they owned like
No,
someone
I'm
big.
telling you. That's what I'm
If they
telling you. Like
owned
Porto, like a team like Porto or
Porto, if they owned
Sporting.
Marseille or some shit, okay, come and own Milan. But like, you own Toulouse, dude. Who do you think you are buying a club like Milan? Are you insane?
And Toulouse, haven't their fans or their fan base, aren't they pissed because like they were pretty much just left high and dry?
Yeah, they were left high and dry, gutted them, literally gutted them, left them with their pants down, and they got relegated. Bro, Redbird's disgusting, dude. They're disgusting.
Yeah.
They're disgusting. They are literal. Oh, they're scum, scum of the earth. Imagine making arguments on their behalf and supporting them. Like they're scum, and then what protects scum? Like, are you bacteria? Like, what are you, bro? What are you, dude? We're the Clorox wipes, bro. We're literally Clorox wipes. We're coming in, cleaning up the fucking scum, cleaning up the bacteria, and we got other people that want to proliferate and grow the shit. and support it and help it grow. Fuck, I don't want this shit to grow and destroy my club further. What's wrong with you? Why would you want that? Are you insane? You're fucking anti-Milan. What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
we have anti-owners with an anti-footballing coach. It's a match made in heaven.
All I know is patience has spread thin. Everyone is most people are just like, okay, obviously Redbird's not it, obviously. But there's still a few holdouts, and I get it, because, like, you love Milan, whatever, and you can't change the ownership yourself. I get that. But, bro, I promise you right now, if we have another shit season, 100% of Milan fans are going to be Redbird out. And if we're not, I'm done. All my faith in humanity is completely and utterly gone, wasted, exhausted. I will have not even 1% left of faith in humanity if we have a shit season this next season and people are still supporting and making arguments for Redbird. I'll be done. That would be the last straw for me, for sure.
Bobby,
Well,
if people are
these
still making arguments for Redbird, if we have another shit season, then at that point, that is an experiment of
Just hit delete.
humanity.
Just hit
whether
delete.
Stockholm
Just press
syndrome is
delete.
actually true or not.
Just delete all Milan fans. Delete Milan. Just delete this world. Just God just
Delete
needs to
humanity.
hit the delete button. If that
We need
happens,
we
just
need
hit
another
delete.
flood here. We need another flood.
A Noah's
Another
Ark flood, dude, and it's just Milanista
Right.
360 and
Oh,
Rossoneri
shit.
TV on the Ark.
Like it smells like it's merger time.
No, I can't do that. I can't do it. I can't do that.
All right, guys, I gotta go.
All right, no, yeah, let's close. It's been almost 3 hours. Thank you for joining, guys.
Nice.
Thank you for Nathan and Rock.
Nice. It's cathartic.
Everybody in chat,
We need
thank you very
this.
much. Click that like button, and let's see what else happens in August.
No, nobody can leave yet until we all 100% agree on the merger.
Nah, I'm not doing any mergers. with
You have
Nathan,
to.
I'd rather
We
be
have-
owned by
That,
Oak
that,
Tree than
that, that's
Redbird.
like incest.
We are all in favor of the merger.
I want
We
to
are
be
no
owned by
longer
Oak
AC
Tree, to be
Milan.
honest.
There will no longer be AC Milan or Inter Milan. We will just be Milan. We are now Milan.
I would rather suffer under Furlani's bullshit, right?
Our home jersey will be red and black, and the away jersey will be blue and black.
Nah, no way.
AC
Then-
Inter.
Then the owners can come together.
Milan
and buy San
Nazionale.
Siro. We can buy San Siro and turn it into a mega stadium.
Yeah, for Taylor Swift concerts.
Just imagine what can be accomplished.
No, thank you.
You got to look at the big picture.
I will only
Roy.
accept that reality if they put Furlani's head on a pike outside of the stadium. Then I might be open to the idea. That's the compromise.
I can't.
You can't. You just need to. You'll just have
It's a
to
bummer.
adapt to the. You have to adapt to the situation, Roy.
You know you liked Adriano when he was top level striker. You know you liked Maicon at right
Oh, he was
back.
amazing. They were amazing.
You know you
But-
liked Lucio, center
but-
back.
I can't do that.
You- just imagine. We would have more Italians. See, that's a good thing. We would have Morata in charge.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
See, it sounded more
It's
promising.
too dirty. It's too dirty. It's so dirty, bro. It's so
Can't be
dirty.
dirtier than what we're doing right now.
Exactly.
All right, ciao, guys.
All right, guys. Have a good one, everybody. Make sure to click the like on your way out. Peace out. Have a good night, everybody.
Gracias. Ciao.
Ciao.